Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy holidays. We're glad you're with us on this Wednesday. We are live with you tonight, as always, 3 big hours of incredible jewelry, and this is our year-end clearance sale. So we are continuing with a sale that started a few days ago, and as we hope you all had a wonderful holiday with family and friends, we are very excited to continue $100 extra off all these amazing discounts that we have on our very favorites. So it's an exciting night to be shopping your favorites. If you need a little, downtime, a little unwind time after the busyness and the chaos of the holidays, and hopefully a good kind of chaos. But this is our time to really sit back, relax, and treat ourselves, right? Just something you've always wanted, maybe something that just catches your eye. What's fun about these year-end clearance sales is that we get to bring out some super unusual ideas as well that are pieces you may have not seen in a very long time or not seen at all. So it's an exciting time where even if you're used to watching our shows and seeing a lot of great jewelry and know the classics, we're going to bring out a lot of really special superstars here today. Plus there's just a lot to get to. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds. Of course, what you see is what you get. So this is a clearance event. We get to the lowest price possible. We save you that extra $100 at checkout. But the beauty of it is you're going to see what you're getting. So this special piece that you see on the wheel, with the exception of only diamonds, that would be our rare exceptions where we do have some great diamond pieces that are diamond hoops for you. We have some very special diamond designer pendants for you as well. And the list goes on and on and on. So it's an exciting night to be with us. Get requests in if you have them. We're without some lights tonight, so hopefully that'll be remedied soon, but things will be as bright as ever, hopefully, in just our assortment of variety. But keep in mind, the first couple pieces you're going to see are going to look a little bit darker than normal, but it's all our fabulous VS diamonds and great colored stones. So if you have any requests at all, get those in. If you've been busy with the holidays and you've missed the first part of this big sale, well, no better time to shop, and it all wraps up. I can tell you, it actually wraps up. Gosh, it'll wrap up on Monday because New Year's Day. Monday will be the last day. So letting you know full well that, of course, your favorite pieces are here. They go. As I always say, a good shopper knows the good stuff goes. So make sure you're dialing in because really throughout this event, we like to show everything just one last time, give you the greatest value, and then see its way out. Oh, I do want to say some thank yous. I got some Christmas cards today. Of course, I wasn't here with you on Monday, so got to spend a little time with some family, so it was very nice. But I got to tell you, big thanks. I got some cards today in the mail, and big thank you to Anita. Thank you for your sweet card. What you wrote really meant a lot to me. And Lynette, oh my goodness, Lynette, the most beautiful card. Thank you. She said slay all day, which I couldn't agree more. S-L-E-I-G-H. I love that. Whether it's S-L-E-I-G-H or S-L-A-Y, hopefully we're all slaying all day. We'll help you do that. And then to Gabrielle as well in Florida, thank you so much for your cards, you guys. That was very sweet. And Lynette, what you wrote, oh my goodness. Anita and Lynette, thank you so much for all the kind things you said, and did it right back to you. And I'm glad I can be here with you guys to help give you all the jewelry dreams come true. So thank you all who sent beautiful cards. Special shout out to Miss S in Texas as well. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started. We've actually got a great piece to start here. It's a one-of-a-kind. It's a lot of color, and it's probably more colorful than any one piece of jewelry can give you. So let's take a look at this one. It's, I think so just keep in mind, we're going to be hopefully remedying our little, it looks a little shadowy than normal, but again, we're working on that. So bear with us, and here's what's going to be happening on 1115044. So it's a one only in the world. We know that. This is actually the look of diamonds, but I got to tell you, the secret here is that you're getting diamonds just in one place here, and that's the buckle portion of this ring that has all these different colors of sapphire with it. So this is a special piece, no doubt. Now it's all going to be, now watch this. This is where it starts on the very edge. So all the way off to the sides, you're going to have yellow, golden, and padbarashas. Then it goes into really the 3 different tones of blues. These are all sapphires, keep in mind. Then you have the pinks, which go from lighter to medium to dark or hot pink. Then what you see on the external, the borders here, is actually going to be diamond cut sapphires. So those, did you know that white sapphires are a thing? There are such a thing as colorless sapphires, and you're seeing them there. But when they are diamond cut in rounds like you see them, it gives you the look of diamonds. Now, there are diamonds on 1110 or 5044, and that's going to be right here in the middle. So that's really special. You've got that diamond buckle, if you will. It's kind of like a nice wider look there with that beautiful, kind of like a cigar band style, but cinches in. And then, of course, you have that really special diamond buckle through the middle. Now, keep in mind, it's a one only. This is 262 in the sapphires in total. So again, bear with us. It might take a minute to get graphics up and all that. So, just hang in there with us, and we'll hope to get everything working. Sounds like the The lighting decided to take a little vacation on this holiday, so understood. But here we go. This is white gold only, stays as it is. And we've got a beautiful look at it on the hand, which I'll show you here in a moment. Plus you're getting 262 in sapphires, 17 points in diamonds, solid white gold, and it's a beautiful whiter piece. So that's really great as well. And then, are you ready for this? It's looking good all the way around. You see that, how it's finished on the inside, and then you're going to see it on the hand as well here momentarily so you can see what that's all about. This is going to be that one only, and again, gives you all those colors, but throughout diamond cut, usually when we see multiple colors of sapphires together, they can be very, very pricey. We're excited to have a great value on this one. Remember, everything you see, lowest price possible. I tell you, we're on basically under cost on everything that you're going to see throughout the show. And this is the way you get a lot of sapphires together. Let's take a look at it here and you'll see what I mean. This is a beautiful piece. And you can see how from side to side it's going to be all those different colors there. And you do get to see, as you really walk it around from side to side, you see all the amazing colors you get. So it's your go with everything, invest into one great piece, whether you wear it here, here, or here. And then you've got that really wearable, beautiful design. Now it's going to be, again, diamond cut sapphires on the outside, diamonds in the middle, and that's why it's that 17 points looks like a lot more, because think about it, if that were all diamond weight, first of all, it would be about $5,000 instead of the normal $2,000, but instead, it's actually going to give you that same look, still natural stones. Of course, we don't do synthetics or anything like that. You're getting all that beautiful, beautiful look. Was somebody wearing, was Santa here? Because I see a lot of faux fur everywhere. I'm not sure. I'm like, everywhere I look, there's a little faux fur here, faux fur here, faux fur here. I wonder if Santa was in the house while I was gone. But here we go with this one being less than $2,000. It's going to be better than even $1,000, and we're not even doing $9.99. So huge value coming your way, and it is going to be, how about this? A major value, not even $8.88, or how about $7.99? We take it even lower. We're going to make it $7.77, and that's it. $7.77. But wait a minute, is that it? That's not it. You get an extra $100 off. So $677 to get a ring like that. Excuse me, but that is a very, very important value. And I thought a great way to start, because it's your one in everything ring. It gives you all the different colors of the rainbow. It gives you one great piece you mix and match and wear with everything. And that is very special. All right, so $677, we'll give it 30 seconds and then we'll be on our way. Oh, good, wow, there we go. Let there be light. It's the season of miracles, right, Tony? It's the season of miracles, and there it is. So now we just got a little brighter. So again, we were irised up to help compensate for a light being out, and now you can see everything in its beautiful, beautiful glory. So here we are, $677 on that one. We have a lot of necklaces. I've got some cameo pieces. We've got big designer rings, you name it, we got it. And get requests in, by all means, we'll help you with that. So there it is, looking much, much, much brighter and just so pretty with all those different colors. We even have a heart-shaped piece today that's a necklace, but done in a way that's very, very special, because it's going to be heart-shaped necklace with baguettes. Thank you so much for the assist there. Appreciate that. You going for the double-double tonight or triple-double? Double-double, triple-double. You're going to get rid of that ladder, right? Because I don't need any more bad luck, okay? I've already thrown out my back today. I got a foot injury. I got all kinds of issues. This is what happens. You're not supposed to work out during the holidays. You're supposed to just take it easy, and I think that was my body's way of saying, excuse me, stop. Just slow your roll and take a break, girl. You got this one? Thanks, Jason. All right, so let me show you on the hand here. This is my next piece, which is going to be that beautiful, beautiful heart-shaped design. This is so pretty. It's actually, it's really kind of like a little asymmetric design to it, and it's going to be a really pretty look at a Morgan unusual shape. It's not as, you know, the typical heart shapes are everywhere. We see there's a lot in pendants. This is actually going to be 1119948, and it's a pretty, pretty style, because you have actually baguettes for the most part, and actually it looks like all baguettes. We've got a white and a rose gold, and for Becky who's waiting on hoops, we're going to get to those if that works in about 20 minutes. I know we have some great hoops coming up. My favorite of all time. I wonder why. What do you think makes them my favorite? The big diamond weight? We've got 410 in diamond hoops coming your way at the bottom of the hour. So you won't have to wait too long on those, but there's that half-inch style. It's, of course, a total necklace here attached to the chain. There is adjustability, however. We've thrown in two different lengths for you to choose from. So you can see there's actually two O-rings there. You've got a 16 and an 18-inch length here on the necklace. So you've got two great ways to wear it. We'll show it on the neckline coming up next. It's 57 points in diamonds, all baguettes, and then you'll see it up close. They're tapered, too. So it gives you a lot of light play play. This is what it looks like from a distance away as well. So you can see how pretty that is and how lively it is, because there's something about baguette diamonds and the way they flash and fire differently than our typical rounds. They're also a more expensive diamond. Remember, we actually have a rose gold for you. So if you're a rose gold lover, be sure and get on the phone lines and grab that one in rose gold. It's going to be super affordable. It's supposed to be, and it's been on the air for $1,888. We're going to take it a lot lower. Of course, diamond cut chain as well. We want to take it up close as well because this ring is gone. And then here we go. This is really, really, really special. Look at that. That's going to be all. You see the tapered baguettes there? There you see, and they're actually kind of puzzle pieced together so that they are the ones that connect to make that really cool, almost organic look in the heart shape. So a white and a rose, huge, huge value, not even going to be $1,888. That's a former sale price. You can see there aren't too many diamonds, so it means they're all big there. And you've got it for less than even $1,000, not $999, not even going to be $888. Love these values. There's nothing like standing up here and giving away jewelry to start the new year off right. That's what I love. Think about it. These pieces are going to be arriving right around the new year, either right before or right after. So that's the way you kick it off. And we'll make it $777 instead. And for all those bigger stones, what do we have? Maybe just a dozen diamonds or so, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, maybe about a dozen or so diamonds. They're all big stones. And we've got, again, white and rose available for you. So great way to go there. Maybe a great gift for Valentine's Day if you want to get a head start. And if you felt like, I was having this conversation about procrastination. And so if one of your resolutions is to procrastinate less, I know that would be one of my resolutions. I don't think I'll achieve it. It's been too many years of just, of living that way. But I got to tell you, if you want to get a little head start on some Valentine's Day shopping for someone you love, this would be a great way to go. So that's white or rose. $777 turns into $677. We'll see who's got what. White and rose. Who got your ring there, Jason? Helen. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much on those sapphires. Weren't those great sapphires? Just so much color and such a big, bold ring for a tiny price. We love that. And then we're going to keep on moving. I've got some really big values in Mandarin, in, kunzite. We have a huge stone. If you like rubies, a lot of them together. I do have that. Speaking of Mandarin, let's just bring it out. I wore the color and everything, so here we go. I felt like, I've been wearing so much green and red and so much holiday fare. I just felt like, you feel like you got to, get back in the groove of like, okay, welcoming in a new year. What is going to be that big, that wish list, that amazing, amazing resolution you have? How is it that you want to, bring in the new year? And this is the way we do it with great jewelry. This is a 510 though. It's a Mandarin garnet that is just, you don't see many Mandarin garnets. They're going to be over 5 carats in size. This being one of them though, and you will not believe the value. Listen, you've seen big Mandarins here before. You know about where they go. You know where they're supposed to be. You know where they are. You know where they hang out. This is going to be so different. It's really what the year-end clearance is all about. We are set to move a lot of jewelry in the next few days. So it is going to be a mega, mega jewelry party that's happening. That's what we're all probably planning, those weekend parties and those get-togethers and that celebration, that festivity. Well, this is where, again, it's our way of partying as well, because we're moving a lot of inventory and we only have a few days to do it. So here's where you get that big, big value. And if you're waiting for that one to be $6,000, a 510, that would be very fair pricing for a 510 stone. Take a look at item number 112086. This is the way to go with this huge 510 oval. It's got 71 points in diamonds that looks a little bit like the ribbon on a package, or a beautiful, I think it's almost crown-like, the way you think about those, those major, the big crowns. There's a lot of crowns the royal families seem to have, right? But they've got one for every occasion. But this is that big, oversized look that you're getting with that great swirling design where it wraps around, it kind of twists and turns, and it looks great. It's actually going to be one of our better values, and it did start at $59.99. So that's going to be taken to a new low. And if you're waiting for a 510 even on discount from maybe previous sale events you've seen, and you're thinking maybe the best we could do is maybe, I don't know, $2,500, it's going a lot lower than that. This is a big, bright personality stone. If that is where you want to go with a really, impressive look, big size, bright color, there's really no other gem out there that looks like it. That's it, right? No other gem that really quite gives you that look, that brightness. Even orange diamonds, they don't do that. They don't have that level of neon. This is where you get that big, bright, amazing dose of color. That's a lot of diamond weight as well, but it's giving you that almost open-like feel. So it's not going to be oversized. Even though the ring is large, which you'll see here on the hand, it's not going to be that really overly cumbersome piece, because there's a lightness, there's an airiness to the negative space you have wrapping around it. So that's really special as well. And it's going to be, are you ready for this? It's a whole lot less than $25 or even $2,000. $22,000. We are ready to move it on out. Get you great value. It's not even $1,500. So somebody out there who's a gem collector may just want to take it for this 510 stone, which is also January's birthstone. Remember how many options there are in the garnet family. This just being one of many, but one of the more rare, one of the more unique, one of the brighter, one of the more intriguing, and here it is. And it's not going to be even $1,500 or $1,499. So a major value right now. This is going to be your moment. Take advantage of it. This is a huge offering, and it's going to be actually $1,399, but a $1,299 price tag is what you actually spend to get that one to you. So amazing piece. And here we go. That's going to be, $1,399 turns into $1,299. So a major value there. And then of course, let us know what requests you have. Bottom of the hour, we're going to bring out the largest diamond weight we have in a hoop earring all time. It is also happening. We have a bracelet. Last one though. This is kind of a sad moment because this bracelet is the last one we have like it. And there it is. Do you remember? We have the matching necklace. This is my last one. So I'm giving you a little heads up so you're ready because it's coming up next. So that way, if you want to get in and if you want to make sure you get that one, that's going to be where you want to dial in. It's my only really, it's not even all gold. We have a few diamonds in there, but it's that really stunning gold piece. So let me know on that one. Then we've got more necklaces on the way. Rubies are here. All diamonds are here. Are you ready for cameos in the blue carved shell that we love? We have those also coming up. Big, big, big kunzite. All right, let's get to the bracelet. It's our last one. We do have the matching necklace a little bit later in the show. So this is going to be... look at this. This is our one and one alone like it. It's sad because we had so many to start, and I know it was a hit and it was very popular. And those of you that enjoy the curve link, I know I have a whole collection here at TVON that's designed around the curve link style, but this is the only bracelet that we have like this one with that big cluster of diamonds. It's going to be item number 1121764, and that is a cluster of diamonds, 23 points there. So it is going to be that 7-stone style, and then you get a great lobster claw clasp, and it's going to be a length of, this is the 7-inch, but I'm going to check because it's got a little extender to it. So I'm going to see if they give you a little extra there. But that's going to be, yes, 6.5 to 7. That's what I was remembering, and I wanted to double check, but there it is. So this is our very last one. And again, matching necklace will have a little bit of quantity on, but this is it. And for those of you that like something in a larger bracelet style, this is definitely it. If you want a little more of that curve link, which gives you a little edge to it, that's definitely it. But you still get that great cluster to it. I'll show it against the hand here for you as well, so you can see how the size and scale works, because obviously that's going to be adjustable. So it gives you a little bit of room to play with it. And even if you're thinking, well, I don't wear a 7.5 inch, so what does one do? You've got just a little bit. Let me show you. There's that lobster claw, and then the other side is where you get a little bit more of that extra length. So you can use up to here. That would be the 6.5. They give you a full inch extender. But even if you wear a 6.5 or 7, which are pretty typical, right? This extra length is very helpful to get you ease in putting it on. So that's always really nice. So you've got a really good look here, and it's going to be our last one of its kind, first caller situation. It's only going to be $9.99. So we'll take another look at it close up, give you our last look at it. Only in the yellow gold, of course. This one stays as is. This one doesn't like to sit up on its own, so I'll give it a little help here. But $9.99 turns into $8.99. That would be the lowest price that's ever been. And gold is not on the way down in price. It's on the way up in price. So kind of surprising to see something like this with so much of that gold on a discount like it is. So there you have it. $9.99, $8.99 at checkout. But of course, we have the matching necklace a little bit later, so stick around for that. It's going to give you a lot of versatility there. And we still have the big Mandarin. So all of that's happening. Now we also have some pendants on the way. Really whimsical, fun designer styles. If you have any requests, get them in earlier is better, so we can find what you need, maybe even give you a couple choices on what you might like. And then we also have, wait to see, this really fun example of whimsical jewelry in our parrot design that we have. It's the lowest price ever on everything, so take advantage of it. Now let's keep moving. We're just going to keep on moving so we can show you a lot, because I've got literally about 350 one-of-a-kinds that I am tasked with showing you tonight, and it's only a 3-hour show, and we're down to only 2 hours and 40 minutes. So isn't this cute? This is really, you know, I think that as someone who enjoys whimsical everything, really enjoy whimsical just fashion in general, whether it's accessories, fashion, what have you. This is a really fun one, but it's done in so much fine, because that centered up in 111-8515 is actually an aqua pearl. It's the only aqua pearl we have in the inventory, as a matter of fact. But then you get, look at all the examples, you get 4 different different gems, and it starts at the top with different sapphires. You've got the green, which is the sapphire garnet. Then you're going to see all sapphires, the blue sapphire for the eye, the pink sapphires, and the yellow sapphires, which you see are the tail feathers there. There is only one. That's it. It's in the rose gold, so it's going to stay as is, and you see how it's finished in the backside. So really well done there. And then we'll show it to you lengthwise and on the neckline, so you get the full complement. But if you need a rose gold chain, I always like to point that out. Not everybody has a rose gold chain to start. If you need one, we have them. So keep that in mind. If you look at it, it's 18 karat gold. So I don't know if this one's, it's been shown before. 8515 is the number. So it's a lot to build here, but it's 18 karat gold. It's a 7mm aqua pearl. It's completely round. You see the beauty with aquas is they really only grow and in different mollusks that are in a certain type of really, really highly chilled water. So really cold water off the coast of Japan. So that's really why they're so scarce. Here's the length. You're getting a 1-inch length top to bottom with that veil in the rose gold, 18 karat on the rose, 7mm pearl. Then you have 20 points in your sapphires and sapphirites. So all of that together, we added it all for you. And it's a really, really, really good look. So you've got 1 inch in the drop, $16.99, great price. Ordinarily, we're going to go ahead and blow it out for you as we're doing everything. So if you like a little touch of whimsy with your designer pieces, this is a great way to go. Maybe you love that kind of tropical, it gives me like a tropical vacation vibe, you know, without having to even get on a plane. So I think there's something really fun and kind of fabulous about getting something that's unique like this is. It's a real conversation piece, we know, and that's what it looks like from a distance. So we'll obviously take another close-up look at it for you, but remember also that you're getting a huge amount of savings on this one. I was going to try to get my little diamond tweezers for this one, but I can't find those anymore. So here we go. There's a look at it, and then we've got it for, you know what, blow it out, $5.99, stays as is. That would be a wonderful value, even just for the aqua. Do you see why there's a difference? I know these are not the best lights for pearls, but you see the kind of greens and the kind of pinks and purples. Normally pearls are just going to be an ivory color at best, and that's still a pretty cultured pearl, but this is different when you've got the aquas because they're known for having some of the best pearlescent color, and you're seeing it there. So here we are, and you see that. It's going to be that really pretty color blend that matches, of course, with all the different colors of the gemstones themselves that you have around it. So that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful look there. And of course, that little parrot design. $5.99 turns into $4.99, so very, very special. And that's going to be a one only, as almost everything that I have to show you is. We are about 8 minutes away from the hoops, which are our biggest value in hoops, because when they are the biggest carat weight, and we're still bringing them down at a cost, well, why not get more diamond weight? So if you can handle a larger hoop, we'll have that coming up. And that's going to be, let's see here, we've got $5.99. We'll see who's got that one. I think we're verifying right now. Don't forget, I brought out my very favorite tanzanite, which weirdly enough, it's the favorite one we've ever had because of multiple reasons why, but it's my favorite personally that I've ever brought to you out of, I don't know, 6,500 or so pieces over the last 5 years, and yet it's only been on the air once and somehow it stuck around. So we're going to bring that for you on a sale price as well. It's that huge round. If you may recall it, it's a 12 karat 06. So really, really excited about that. And here we go. Okay, you ready for this? We've got a really beautiful value coming up, and it's going to be those big time. Remember, those really, really important hoops are on the way. I got some really affordable, though, and it's a set. One thing that's amazing about this show is I made sure that we could put together a lot of different set opportunities for you where we have matching pieces. So later on, we'll see rubies in a pendant and a ring to match. Right now, we're going to see cameos. We do have some really special sets later on in Tahitian pearls and diamonds. So all of that is on the way. I've got a beautiful look because you may want to get the set together here. You don't have to. We would never force you to buy both pieces. We just want to make sure that you see them together to give you the opportunity. And here it is. This is the matching pin and pendant. So there's a lot to wear here, a lot of different ways to wear it. And you can see that the actual design is the same too in the carving. This is a good time to remind everybody that we'll start with the ring here. It's going to be 1120-155. Look at how beautiful this is with the diamond design around the sides. That's the frame, and that's going to be a combination of mirror finished gold and pave. But then you have that beautiful blue shell. This is carved. This is really impressive when you see that, and obviously I can hold this upright for you to see that it's going to be simply a mirror image here where you've got that same amazing ethereal quality to this carving. How they do this, I have no idea how they can create out of such an amazing natural substance, how they can get such detail to make everything look so feminine and so wispy and so dimensional. It's really a skill that is far more artisan than most things are in life, right? It's blue agate, and you've got a 12 by 16 millimeter on the ring. Now it's a little larger on the pendant. It's a pendant and a pin, so you can get a choice of here or take them both, because we'll make sure they're affordable enough to get them both if you want to do it that way. The great thing about the pin is also that the bail actually folds right underneath. So if you do wear it as a brooch, you don't have to see the bail, which is also diamond encrusted. Now the pin and pendant item number is actually 1120153. And so that's going to give you a 15 by 20, a larger cameo there, a larger beautiful carve 15 by 20 in the blue agate, plus 21 points in diamonds. So 22 points in diamonds in the ring, 21 points, very similar there. And you've got that beautiful look. So a great scale here. We're going to show you how they match. Here is the pendant from a distance away, just so you can see the size there and get you started. And that's, of course, watch this. It flips right down. So that bail can essentially hide right behind the top portion. Doesn't interfere at all when you're wearing it. And then you have this ability to just instantly transform it into a pendant for a chain. So you can wear it 1,000,001 ways. And then here's how it's going to measure. Actually, you're going to see that top to bottom length is going to be about 1.5 inches there on the piece. And then I'll just go ahead and grab the ring here and try that on for you, so you can see them together and see what a beautiful set it creates. Now, set. That makes me determined to make sure they go extra, extra, extra low here, and keeping in mind that there's a lot of gold in each of these pieces. The diamonds are incredible, of course, too. You can see the ring, slightly smaller scale there, because you generally have more real estate on the neckline, so they made it a little bit bigger so you can see all the details you have. I'll try on the pendant for you, and obviously put it anywhere you want, given that it's got that pin behind it so you can wear it. But look how beautiful and bright that blue color shows up, and I think that you don't lose the design at all. The detail is so well done that you don't have any loss in the design when you're seeing it from a distance away. You still really can appreciate the artistry of it, the design of it, that you can see quite clearly that it's the profile of a young woman. She's clutching her, I'm not sure exactly, I think it's open to interpretation. I'd like to say pearl clutching, but you know, that's a different thing. That's different entirely. I mean, it might be pearls. I mean, right? We all, yeah, exactly. It's enough of that in the world. But that's a really pretty look there, isn't it? And she's got that beautiful, again, that wispy-like nature. And then, of course, there's the ring to go with it. So how about this? We'll make each piece really, really affordable. So if you do want to get the set, you certainly can. There, again, is the pendant on its own. Either way, we're going to make them $777 a piece. They'll be $677 at checkout. And that way, you're getting a really, really beautiful way to get an affordable opportunity to get the whole set in your collection. So one or the other, I'm going to just leave that there. I need 2 hands to get that ring off. I can get them on with 1 hand, but I can't take them off with 1 hand. So there's the ring again for you. We'll center that up, and then we have the beautiful, beautiful pin pendant opportunity. You get to use it and wear it however you want, but it is a perfect match. So $777 turns into $677. So think about it. You've got the whole set opportunity, which is really ultra affordable, because you'd be actually getting both for about $13.50. So great value there. We'll move right along. They stay in the white gold as they are. Those are our only cameos left in stock. Every other cameo I've had has gone, so that would be last call there. And then we'll see how we like rubies. I know we love ruby sets as well, so we're going to bring you some of those. Hoops earrings coming up in about 2 minutes, and they're our best value in hoops that we have, because you get the big carat weight for a teeny tiny little price. And I'll just flash this. This is the tanzanite that I can't stop thinking about. It's our most impressive round left. I know that the rounds are always special, but then you see this color in particular and you realize there's something beyond what is happening here in this round. And then we do, instead of a few diamond accents, we did really incredible individual sizes here in diamonds, each one almost 1/5 of a carat in size. They're massive. This is one of our best neon stones we have. Just a reminder, this is that one everybody was fawning over back when it debuted about a week or 2 ago. It is giving reds like no others do. And we know blue wings, we have such a high standard, but of course we don't have that many blue wings left. So when they're gone, they're gone. This is a one only, of course, 1122456. I would say, having seen literally thousands of blue wings in my time presenting them to you over 5 years now, because we just celebrated the anniversary about a week ago, and that was really exciting. So that was a thrill. But this is where you're getting a museum reserve 12 karat plus stone. It's a carat 14 in diamonds. There are only 6 diamonds in the ring. That really elevates. I know we get used to seeing these really crazy per carats, and we consider the per carat alone, and we don't even think about the diamond weight or the gold weight or the labor that goes into creating something like this. In this one, we might have to think a little bit about the diamonds because they're so individually pricey and important, or at least they should be. We're really throwing them in for free. So if you want to go to an upgrade on a mounting, this is it. Still gives you the feel of like a 3-stone ring, the fact that it's the big center, and then you've got the bigger stones on the side. But you don't have to forego quality. I'm going to tell you right now, this 1206 is a superstar. I've not seen too many that give any rival to the color or the look that you're getting here. And you've got, wow, carat 14 among 3 on each side. Take a look at that so you can really see each of those diamonds. Those are just as bright. I mean, we could have made, right, 3 pairs of stud earrings out of those and had a really nice couple of pairs of studs. Instead, piled them next to this gorgeous tanzanite. Why? Because it deserved it, and gives you this really great, even, very symmetrical way to wear it because it also sits really evenly. If you ever struggle with rings kind of flipping or turning, well, A, we're going to size it for you so the size is exactly right when it arrives. So it shouldn't be doing any of that. But even in bigger stones sometimes, or some ladies need to go up a little bit in size to get it over the knuckle, and by the time it's on the finger where it sits, it's a little too large. So this is really like a great design that anchors it, right? Keeps it centered up where it should be. Here's what it looks like on the hand to prove that point. Do you see how the diamonds are going to really bookend it? So you've got those really simply set so that it's staying. I mean, this is about a size and a half too large for me, and yet it stays really evenly and very, very set, you know, centered on the hand because of that design element. So the way it's going to just stay right where it should. So it really does act. This is what's acting as your bookend here on either side. Really fabulous ring. It's a superstar low. We're going to get you that $100 off. It started at, well, $12,999 as typically the museum reserves over 10 carats do. That's what you've got here, but it's going a lot lower than $12,999. And you see the visible reds coming through so completely clearly. It is one where you're not missing out on the reds at all in the slightest. That's the beauty of it. So you've got all that, because you know how rounds tend to be a little more dazzling. They tend to be a little brighter, but sometimes that can interfere and supersede the reds that you're supposed to see, and that you don't want that to happen. So with this one, because it's so saturated overall, it's giving you that ability to still show reds, but then give you the sparkle that we love from around. So huge value here. It's down below $7,500 even, and that's a nice extra bonus there. But it's going even lower than that because we got to get everything at home, and we can't leave anything here. Remember, the last time you see pieces on the air is exactly that. That'll be your last chance, last opportunity. Everything's getting one last look. If pieces stick around after this event, when it's year-end clearance time with $100 extra off, then they come apart. They either go back to their designer where they came from, like the cameos, which are not our own pieces, or they're going to get essentially taken apart and then new pieces are created. So you just can't stick around with pieces like this forever and ever in our vaults. And this is one that just debuted more recently. It's got a better price than $6,999, which is already great when you consider it's a 12 karat 06. Nobody else has this material. We love our museum reserve stones. They're the tippy top best of the entire collection that we've ever had. They were set aside from day one, and now they're here for a blowout price, and you're not even spending $6,000 or $5,000. It's actually going to be $49.99. So that's the way to get a very, very important blue wing block D before somebody else does, because there is only going to be that one. We know that. So we understand how this works. Blue wing block Ds don't come around again and again and again. And so that one's going to be $48.99. And when you consider that on a per carat level, and of course those are almost, you know, quarter carat stones, but that's something I'm still going to just leave as an accessory at the moment. But when you think about $48.99 on a 1206, that means we're down to like $400 a carat when there are such massive diamonds. No other piece here has diamonds that size in a ring. And congratulations to your caller. Let me know, Tim, who that is. It's spoken for now. Who is it? Thank you so much, Eileen. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's my favorite. So I know you'll love it. And congrats. Let's get to oh, you know what? It's hoop time. We're a little past hoop time. So this is going to be, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, it's going to be one of those major, major events. And this is one that we're going to show you early because we're really limited on our quantity that we have to go around. Unfortunately, I wish we had more, but it's one of those situations we know that we're in last call on what we have. Now we've got yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold available, but very, very limited. These are the 410 hoops. That is the largest size. When I last saw you guys on Sunday, on Christmas Eve, we had the 336s. Those were 1 inch. We're going to go up in size, both in actual length and in diamond weight. And just when you thought they couldn't get much larger than a 3 carat, 36 carat weight, we're gonna bring you the big ovals. This is still an inside out style, of course. This is the most deluxe way and deluxe level to get a hoop earring. We're already busy on the phone lines because when they come down to a price tag like this is, it is go time. Not to mention, wherever I'm going, to the lowest price, they're an extra $100 off that. So they will never be lower. And quite conversely, when we make them again, and we will because they're classics, we always, always, always have requests for big hoops. When we make them again, down the line later, whenever that shall be, it's going to be even more money than where they have ever been, even at $99.99, because diamonds and gold have gone so far up from when these were first made. Here's an example. The item number is 110424. And a lot of you know from watching the show that that item number just alone goes back to a manufacture date that was actually about 6 years ago. So that is quite some time ago. So that means that this gold and diamond weight were calculated with a 6 year ago price point. That means it's already a big value. They're about to be their best. So without further ado, I only have the yellow gold here in stock. These weren't actually planned for the show, but they're here because they were requested. So a big thanks to Becky for requesting these actually a couple days ago. And then I said, make sure you tune in on Wednesday, we'll have them. So here they are. I'm so glad they're here. And we've got, yeah, look at that. We got to zoom back. Even from that huge tanzanite, this is a 2-inch oval style hoop. And you know, it's funny, Becky knew, she's watched for a lot of years. She and I have been shopping together for a lot longer than TVON's existed, right? And she knows, I know she's a collector of our diamond hoops, and she did not know these existed because, again, they're very rarely out here to play. And so this is the moment where if you thought that the 2 carats were as big as they get, in the, you know, we do a 1.5-inch round hoop with the 2 carat 02 diamond weight. Yeah, those are great. This is more than double that. It's our 410 carat weight. You get all VS diamonds, of course. And then you're also getting, these are oval shaped. So it's 2 inches in the drop, that's top to bottom length, and then they're 1.5 inches wide because, again, being oval, not round, which is very elegant. I think, to me personally, when you get an oval shape, I think it automatically looks a little bit even more elevated. I think it looks, you know, there's never a debate on, I don't think, costume versus fine, because everyone tends to do, you know, sometimes even demi-fine or round hoops are done like in costume or CZs or what have you, or stimulants. This is where I don't see as much in the oval design. It's very elegant. It's almost like a really beautiful way. If you'd like a bigger hoop, I know not everybody is into big hoops, but if you are, right? And you love them and you're just waiting for the big deal. So here they are in the yellow. Again, this is an incredible value. Let me show you from a distance. They're $99.99, or at least they should have been. And we're taking them a lot lower. Now, yeah, I'm super limited as usual. So even when diamond pieces, we've got a little bit of quantity as opposed to a one only, they're still really limited, especially if you have a choice in gold color like your preference, which you always do. Some of you are going to prefer white, yellow, or rose. So make sure you dial in. There's the 2-inch length. If you look at the side, see how it would be a little bit more, again, more circular if it was round. This is where you see here, if I can just pop this ruler in, there at the widest point, they're 1.5 inches. So that's where the differential is. And then I'll pop one on for you. They do have the button release. This is really important. So everything is an internal locking mechanism inside the hoop, but all you do to release it is press down on this button, and that's that. Do you see how that just opened up? And so you've got plenty of movement here, and it opens up nice and wide, so you have a lot of room to easily put that post through your piercing. And then all you do to lock it is literally click it. You push it, it locks on its own. You give it a little push, you'll hear a click, and then you know it's locked. We'll take a look at the close-up, and then I'm going to try one on because these are incredible. And the best part is they're not even $4,100. Why the odd number? That's $1,000 a carat. Commercial grade diamonds, that would be $1,000 a carat on a good day. We're not talking about commercial grade diamonds. We're not talking about some ugly, grayish, brownish, yellowish diamonds. We're talking about VS superstars here. We're talking about the best of the best. Even in our earrings, we go all out, we do VS, that's what we're all about, no matter what. Tried and true to our quality always. Do you see how gorgeous this is? The post being set a little lower than the diamonds are. So what does that mean? It means you've got full piercing coverage if that's important to you, and why not? Nobody wants to see the piercing. We want to see it just a solid, beautiful, seamless transition of diamonds from the very top all the way around. I mean, that's the beauty of this. From every angle, you see diamonds. That's the great news about an inside out. And keep this in mind, the longer your earring is, the more you can appreciate the inside out style. Because if it's a shorter earring, you don't see as many of the diamonds that are on the inside. When it's longer, you get to appreciate more of those. So I think it's really important. And they're not even $4,100 or even $39.99. Now we're under $1,000 a carat, very limited yet very, very busy on the lines already. No surprise why they're not even going to be $3,500. If you've ever wanted a more significant size in a diamond hoop earring, this is the way to go. Sparkling, remember that's the yellow gold that I have on. It's the only one I have here. Look at how the yellow gold still shows nothing but white, consistent, bright diamonds. That's so important, and they're not even $35 or $34. This is so amazing, and they're $100 off as well when you don't see discounts on diamonds or gold. Let's go back to the close-up. I mean, it's so easy, guys. Just reach back behind your ear. I just literally, no mirror needed, no assistance needed. It's probably the easiest earring to put on. You have no extra backings to worry about. It's all one self-contained piece, one-click closure, and that's it. And $34.99, they're not. This is our best value. It's $33.99, and that means $32.99, which, by the way, it's rare that I would calculate diamonds on a per carat level, but just keep in mind, we're looking at basically $800 a carat for VS diamonds and a lot of gold, because a 2-inch hoop, especially an inside out style, we cannot neglect the fact that there's a lot of gold weight in a hoop like this, because yeah, they're 2 inches in length. They're 2 inches. That's the largest hoop we do. We do not make a larger hoop than this. This is as good as it gets, as deluxe as it gets. But then you've got that mechanism, that hinge, and there's a ton of workmanship that goes into a hoop earring like this that also, when you think about, we calculated that $800 carat for the diamonds, that's without even factoring in that very extensive gold and labor cost that you have in a style like this. So $32.99 is what you actually pay today. That's an incredible value. Take a look one more time. That's it. Last call, $32.99. And we've got already, let's see, I heard a white gold first. So white gold is first to go here. We've got a white gold going out over here. I heard someone just taking a white and a yellow, which is really a smart idea too. If you just, can't help the thought of getting, something really like you want it to perfectly coordinate with all your collection, or maybe your gift giving. There's a great diamond value that not many people are going to be able to provide you in VS diamonds, especially. That would be something you would normally have to have custom made. So that is special. All right, coming up, we're going to move along. I know it's early in the show to bring him, but I didn't want Becky to have to wait too long. Is that who you're talking to, Jess? Does that work for her as far as size and everything? Okay, good. So we've got the 410s there. That's the largest we do. Nothing larger in a hoop than that. So glad that we can bring them to you on sale tonight. All right, big rubies coming up. Lots of big rubies. We have another set opportunity. And don't forget, we still have our little parrot design, and we've got our heart shape with all those baguettes, our diamond bracelet with the curb link, our cameos, all of that and more. Still hanging out here, even our big Mandarin, the 5 carat 10. Very special piece. Now, we will have smaller hoops later. Do not think, oh, she's favoring the big hoops. I've got a classic 1-inch style that you haven't seen in the discount event yet. So we do have the 1-inch. They're $312 in total carat weight, and they'll be coming up a little later. So stick around if you want a 1-inch. And what was that? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for requesting them. Another yellow gold going out. Enjoy them. All right, coming up. Perfect. And we'll have those right out. I have got time to show you a really special color changing sphene here as well. And this is a beauty. It's our color change sphene. Keep calling on those. We got to move along here because, again, a lot to do. But this is our last. And I know we've had, oh gosh, we've loved bringing the stone. It's been one of our best. One of our true exotics here. And it's going to be 1120-459. And it's a carat 23. It's our 123 stone. That's the carat weight. It's 123 in a pear shape. And it's probably going to be gone faster than you can say 123 because the value. It's also in a lot of gold. This is a very elite mounting. You can see wider, but scrolling work, diamond weight at 70 points. And then we have the very, very special rope twisted border on the top and the bottom, and a lot of beautiful milgrain in between the ring with, of course, what do we have? Bezel sets, pave, even prong set. All these different setting styles. Another very complex piece to make that we have not ever reflected the complexity of the manufacturing into our pricing. So you would think everything was free to make the way we're asking and dropping prices, but that's the beauty of it. This is one of our rare stones, of course, a highly dispersive sphene, but this is the variety that changes color from green to red. So you have that very special property that is a phenomenal property, and we love that. But it's actually going to be our 70 points in diamonds. Let me take a look at it on the hand here so you can see, because we can actually change the gold here for you. We're doing that whenever possible, and this is one of those options. So if you would rather have white gold or replaced with the rose or the yellow, we can do that for you, and that's what it looks like from a distance. So it's got a really good look to it. It is whiter, but I will tell you, even if you shy away from whiter because you've had whiter rings in the past that are uncomfortable, this one is not at all. And we're really, careful about bringing mountings back. If, they have to be a comfortable piece to wear, and this one is. And then, of course, you see how even though that's not diamonds on the very outside, kind of looks as if it is, because it's that twisted rope texture design, which we love. And it's also a lot of diamonds within. There's some bigger stones as well as smaller. They really mix it up to create that dimension. And here's what we have for you. One only, huge opportunity. I do not have a color change sphene that is stuck around, especially when they're coming below their own cost, like an event like this brings us the opportunity to. Only one, of course. That is the stone you will get. We can remake the mounting in a different gold color as promised. But here's the deal. $34.99 is where it started. That's what our normal price is here, to show you how low we can go. And that's really our determined, again, our whole goal here is to move every single piece we show you. And we want to get through everything in the inventory. That's really important. And here we go. Instead of $34, $24.99, or even $14.99 already. I'll tell you, the stone's free because the mounting should be more on its own. It's not even $14.99. We'll do it for $1,399 only, and that's that. So $13.99 will be $12.99 when you get almost 3/4 of a carat in diamonds, one very large, wider piece of gold, and then look what's coming up, ruby lovers. We've got rubies in what looks like a butterfly meets a heart meets a dove's tail. It's like all the different designs together there. I love that look. So that'll be happening as well. And then more ruby necklaces. Actually, I have two different varieties of ruby necklaces, so we might as well show them together so you get an idea of what you have options for. Because if you're a ruby lover, look at what we have here in rubies and 18 karat gold. This is like a little waterfall firework design that actually goes vertically, and then I've got that more heart-shaped dove's tail design as well. So $13.99 turns into $12.99 if you'd like that one. Last call on everything we show you. And if you're a brooch fan, I know not a lot of people buy fine jewelry and brooches, not necessarily, right? This is, the kind of investment pieces that most people think about, rings and all that. Let me show you. Thanks, Becky, so much. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate you shopping with us tonight and requesting. I just want to show you, though, something very, very distinctive. Designer, looks like a kind of piece that you would see at an auction house that would be literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wait till you see this up close. There's actually a purple rhodium to go with your yellow gold and your white gold. Now, the only thing is, this is a brooch, but I'll tell you, if you have a bigger chain, this could actually, you could use the pin that goes right down the middle and vertically. You could actually use a chain that, especially like an omega, and it would sit beautifully if you just strung a chain right through the actual pin portion of the piece. So I don't think this has to be just a brooch, even though there's no bail per se. Let me show you the size of it. Then we're gonna take the really fun look, which is the up close, but I wanna show you the size for scale here because this is really well done. And yes, centered with a pearl, but then there are beautiful sapphires. There's greenery to the leaf. I love this bark texture to the white gold. Wait till you see this thing up close. It is so impressive. When you talk about different elements of designer jewelry, this has it all. So let's move our sphene aside. That one's here, and then I just had to give it a brief moment because this is the kind of, when I told you there are pieces you don't see very often here brought out during an event like this, this is what we mean. It's 111-8710, and I just want to zoom way back because look at that. That is, you see the purple rhodium now against a backdrop of yellow gold trimmed with pink sapphires. The white gold is your branch, your stem, if you will, your trunk, I mean, however you want to look at it. And then the leaf is done with those bright, bright green emeralds. This is purple rhodium, yellow gold, white gold, all 18K. How impressive. Here's that pin so you can see the design right in the back. So that's your stick pin. And then here you have the pearl, 12.5 millimeters. Then you get the emeralds, 10 points, 94 points in pink sapphire, and 11 points in diamonds. So this is quite, and do you see the diamonds, by the way? There's a few of the diamonds. Yeah, do you see them right there in the branches? They're bezel set at the end points right about here. You see that? They're your diamonds. So, and a couple extras, trimming the outside of the leaves. It's so fantastic. It's a $79.99 piece. Now, it's not everybody spending $8,000 on a brooch. We know that. We understand that. The beauty of an event like this is it gives you more versatility to get those special pieces, not have to spend a fortune to do it. And here's what we're going to offer. One collar, just had to show it, totally designer, totally unique. And this price tag makes it so that it doesn't even meet the metals alone. So that's what we love. We're just going to make it affordable as we can. Send it on out. It's not going to be even half this price at $4,000. So there's our loss already happening at $4,000. You don't get a piece at 50% off and then, expect to be making money. We just don't work on margins like that. But then if you take it below that to $3,000, now we're talking a little bit silly. It's not even $29.99. And with your opportunity, if you are a brooch lover and you understand the versatility of these pieces, the million ways to wear it, I think you could wear it as a pendant, stick your beautiful omega chain or anything like a big rope chain that you have right through the top of that pin, and suddenly you've got the most outstanding statement pendant of all time. But it's not even going to be $28 or $27.99. We're going to take it all the way down. This is our lowest, as everything is. We'll make it $26.99 only if you'd like it, and that'll make it $25.99 to get this outstanding statement piece. And I do need to get you a measurement because I haven't done that yet. And yeah, obviously you saw it on, but for full specific reference here it is. And think 18 karat gold top to bottom, and this is how outstanding a size it gives you. You can see there, that's going to be about 2 3/4 inches from top to bottom there all the way through, and even a little more. I'll just hold it up right there for you. So you can see really when it's straight up and down, there's your 2 3/4 inches or so in top to bottom length. And how often do you see a purple rhodium like this is? They've done some fun things sometimes with, creating alloys, but you can see the dimension of it. That's the view I love. You can see it from all the side profile. The stamen of the floral is done in that really dimensional purple rhodium, and then you see it's got that gorgeous pearl, which is showing off those turquoise colors, the blues, the turquoise, the pinks, and the purples. So really beautiful, high quality pearl there, and we'll move right along. So that I just had to show you because I know brooch fans, that's one for the ages. Now we've got more rubies. Here's our designer ruby ring. As we take a look at this one, another large oversized piece. This is what's so much fun about events like this. We bring out the really unusual. Here it is with all princess cut rubies, and then a very, very distinctive large diamond in the middle of it all. 112-1254 is your item number on this one, and it's another one only as is. But the good news is we're looking at more 18 karat gold here. Yet again with the 18 karat solid gold, which we love to see. Then you get 535 of Invisibly set Burmas. It's a lot of Burma ruby, all in one place, precision set. These are princess cuts. It's not something we see very often, even in diamonds, let alone in a colored stone like ruby. All of these stones from Burma, exceptional color and glow. You can see with the princess cuts, they're really showing the blue glow that they give as well. Then you have that large diamond. That alone is a 20-point diamond. Well, we saw that almost that size around the tanzanite earlier, right? So this time, one big diamond centered up in the middle of this floral. It's kind of like also, again, for symbolism lovers, it's kind of like you have a little bit of a heart-shaped influence as well, isn't it? Do you see the heart-shaped motif happening on the 4 aspects, the 4 petals, if you will, the 4 leaves? Whether you look at it like a clover or a floral, each of those sections of beautiful princess cut rubies are almost like a heart shape themselves. So it's distinctive, it's pretty, it's unique, it's all the things. Way do you see it on? It's a big oversized piece, so maybe for, the index finger, the middle finger is how you choose to wear it here. It does have the split shank on the sides leading up. Now you got to see it on the hand so you really get a sense of that scale that it's, oh yeah, it almost looks more like a clover when it's on, because you'll see it here. It's got that really, see how it almost looks like that 4-leaf clover design, and you see how the rubies really pop and they really glow, and that's the beauty of having really strong rubies like that. And it's going to be $49.99 is the old price. I like to let you know in a sale how much you're saving. I think that's important. I always like to let you know that. It's really, really impressive to see when you get that, $5,000 designer piece. By the way, it's a huge 80% discount from what the designer gets. We're going a lot lower than 4, than 3, than even, watch this, it's not even $2,000. This has never happened at this price point. You just don't see this, guys. This is amazing to get a ring like that. Doesn't sit up all that high, too. They did it really cleverly here. They kept it really on a straight plane so that when it sits up off the hand, it's not going oversized. So it's not difficult to wear at all, but it's also not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. I think this would be officially the first time we've ever had 5 carats in rubies under $2,000. That's a fair statement. Where else would you get 5 carats in rubies? Out of Burma, specialty cut, for under $2,000. It's an impossibility. Then you look at the fact it's going to be even less than, here we go, $1,500. This is like a designer lover's dream, is this show. This whole show is just, if you love designer, unique jewelry, this show is for you. It's not even $15, it's not even $14.99. This is one of the bigger values we have of the entire event. It's not even our own piece. That's why it stays in the 18 karat white gold. You gotta love it the way it is, which who wouldn't, right? The beautiful contrast of the bright glowing rubies, they're amazing. And it's not even $14.99 either. We're gonna go $13.99. You take an extra $100 off, just know there's one, that's all, we can only do the one, and it's $12.99 at checkout. How about that? So that would make it one of the, I mean, there's 20-point diamonds out there that go for that. That's amazing for that center diamond alone. Then you get the 535 in the rubies and you put it all together in 18 karat gold. All the best right there. So $13.99 turns into $1,299 only. So let me know if you'd like that one. The rose ring, speaking of florals, the rose ring is here. We have our double row princess cut band. So just thinking along the lines of similar to what we have here, princess cuts are coming up in diamonds. We've got the rose ring coming up if you like florals. So it doesn't just have to be this ring, but if you do love rubies, July's birthstone, the color of love, that is the way to go, because $12.99 does not get you $535 in rubies ever like that. So I've got 2 ruby necklaces to show you. We'll get to those real quick before the top of the hour gets here, and then one big kunzite coming your way as well. It's our 1844 kunzite. And if you think that's going to be too much money, wait till you see the price on this 18 karat plus in the kunzite. So to be honest, I think that ruby piece has got to go before we move on. I got some ruby necklaces, yes, but they're going to be much smaller ruby carat weights. That one's got to go right here, right now. That can't stay here when it's down to $1,299 for a piece this large. And obviously that's the statement piece. I mean, that's what may be the thing that may keep some of you out of it, is that it's a really big ring. But if you love a big statement style, those are usually, you know, a fortune in designer worlds. You should see what the designer gets for that piece. It is a lot more money than $5,000. They have it currently in their designer line. So it's not one of those pieces that we typically have for that reason. It's a few of those great designer pieces we're able to bring to you at a lot lesser price. So saving you a bundle there, and that's a good one. Then we've got 2 ruby necklaces. They're going to be really simple and easy, and they're the same price. So let me try to show these side by side for you, and then you'll get a little feeling for what we're going to do. Now, one is 14 karat and the other is 18 karat, but you're going to get a chain with each. So it's a really nice way to go in the ruby category. And if you want the ring, that would go with either of these necklaces that we have, which I will show you here. We have 2 great necklaces, the one at the top being more of that kind of waterfall style. So I'm going to give you some item numbers here. It's going to be item number 112, 2126 for the top one, and then this one's got a little more of that. To me, it gives me like the wings of a butterfly is what it looks like the most, I think. Obviously, this one giving you length. These are both going to feature really beautiful Burma rubies yet again, much like the ring did, which is still here if you want it. You can see how that would pair up beautifully with either of the necklaces. But we're starting with 18 karat gold. This is the one that you're seeing the graphics for. 77 points in the ruby, 40 points in the diamonds. Comes with a chain that is a box link chain at 18 inches, and that's going to be one option. Then you have the lower, this is more of like a station style, that centered up station style. That's going to be kind of a wing design there. That'll be item number 112, 1760, and I've got the same price on either, so I really wanted you to see them side by side because rubies and diamonds are the name of the game here. This one being attached to a chain, it's a link chain. That's going to be 43 points. They're Marquise cut rubies, and then the diamond weight is 22. So you're getting as they are. They're going to be both as is, meaning white gold, but remember this one's 18, this one's 14. You choose your favorite. Either way you go, they are only $999, and they're going to include the chain. So they're a full necklace either way. So that's something to keep in mind. Smooth box link chain, or you get the diamond cut link chain here, just what we thought would be coordinating best with the pieces themselves. So here it is, $999 for your choice, and we'll show each one close up. We'll start with, let me start here with that, at least the graphics we have up right now, 43 plus 22. So you can see the diamonds and those Marquise cut, 5 stones, all perfectly matched, and that openness you have. So remember, $999 turns into $899. You do have adjustability on this particular chain because we want to make sure that being that the chain is attached, that you've got all these different links available. So 16, 17, and 18 inches, plus a lobster claw. And you can see here it's 2 tones of gold as well. You have the white and the yellow gold together there, which looks fantastic. Then I'll try it on for you. Then we'll show you a close-up on the other style that we have as well. And let me just move this centered up for you so you can see that's what it would look like at 16 inches, 17, and 18. So you've got all that versatility in choosing your length based on your neckline. So that's a really pretty piece to just fill in a neckline and have it sit centered all the time. That always will be the case with that style because the weight of the piece individually is going to sit right there centered. Now, let's also take a look at the close-up on the other option you have, which is going to be that more, again, it's a pendant with the chain. Let me just get a quick little look with the diamond tweezers here so you can see it really, really well. I don't want to interfere with the design elements here so you can see the diamond cut rubies, diamond cut diamonds, and that's going to be our $9.99 as well. That's 77 points. Remember, the upgrade here is the 18K, and then that chain is going to come with it. There's your finishing, but meant to be a beautiful, almost like firework effect, kind of that spray effect of rubies and diamonds there. And that's 18 karat solid gold with the chain, 40 points in the diamonds, and that's also $8.99 at checkout. So 2 great individual pieces there to choose from, and the same price. And then we'll take a look at this one on the hand and then on the neckline. One more thing about this chain is adjustable too. So it's 18 inches at maximum length, but you can actually make it smaller and shorter. So if you want to take it all the way on up, even really it's endless. So you can go really, really short if you want to. And there you can see how if the box link chain like that, that's all mirror finished, how it's got that shine to it that we love to see. And then this is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can see how beautiful that's going to present on the neckline for a little more length and size to it. So how pretty is that? Both with really their equal open and negative space that you have. Keep in mind, this one's all white, where the last one was a combination of white and yellow gold together. So $8.99, only your choice of 2 great ruby options. Both go with the ring we just had, and those will be your last call on those. All right, so coming up, let's get to one more piece before we get to the top of the hour, and it is the kunzite. It is the 18 karat. It's got to come out before the top of the hour, which is in 30 seconds. Look at how beautiful this is, and that's when it's impressive right there when it sits on its own. I have to physically actually like push it down because it's just got this way that this huge platform is built around the stone, which is an 18 karat 44. Item number is 11200943. We've had quite the first hour. A lot of great jewelry still hanging out here. So if there's anything you want to pick up, please do. All last call on the air for everything. Everything gets dismantled after it gets shown for our big year-end clearance. Anything that sticks around, we'd much rather have all the tireless effort and time and beautiful, beautiful resources that go into these pieces. We'd rather they go into somebody's collection out there. So here's our big kunzite. It's an 18 karat 44, and if you've ever wanted one of our museum level stones, here it is, done with that great designer element because it's actually diamonds on one side. So they've really given it that upgraded look. It doesn't look like basic like you've seen before. By the way, welcome to the show. If you just tuned in, glad you're with us on a Wednesday night. It is Wednesday, right? Yes, it is. It took me, is anyone else confused about the days of the week? This is a weird week that we have before Christmas and New Year's, right? So it is 11200943. We're getting into a kunzite. It's year-end clearance. We only have a couple days left. It literally is tonight, tomorrow, Friday online, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's it. Year-end clearance ends on January 1st. So January 1st, the final day to get in. So I know it's a busy time of year, so get requests in. If you have them, let us know what you'd like to have. Discount it up here, then your extra $100 off at checkout to make sure everything is the lowest price it possibly can be. This is our 1844 Afghan kunzite in the cushion cut. It's a rectangular cushion, so it's that super elongated size that we love. And then look at the big diamonds. Again with the big diamonds here. Yes, there's one row going right up top, side, and then up and over. And then you've got the huge diamonds, which are probably about 10, 15 points apiece on each side bezel set. And then you've got the white gold. Now, this one can be changed if you want to. I'm going to see if I can put this one on. It looks like it's a 5 right now, so let me see if I can put that on for you. And it's going to be our huge value and discount. And if you love these hot pinks, again, only piece I've ever bought for myself here was a kunzite. I've bought a lot of gifts over the years, including just in the last couple of weeks for, different, folks in my life. But honestly, this is the one that I own for myself as a kunzite. Not this exact stone, obviously. I have a pear shape. It's a 23 karat. And yet these colors over the years, I bought mine like 7 years ago. The colors over the year have gotten better. They've gotten more saturated. What you're seeing now is a better saturation than what we've ever had. So it's like anything else. We've actually been able to get newer parcels, collections that were private and held under lock and key that we didn't have access to a few years ago. So now you're offered the very, very best out there. And it's our 1844. So for a bigger stone to maintain all that color richness and saturation is so impressive because usually it's the opposite way with these pleochroic gems, where usually the bigger the stone gets, the lighter it can tend to be. There you see, when you look directly in that stone, all the purples, the pinks, and the blues that come through. And we are ready to get you, we got to top the hour here momentarily, but we are ready to help you out with this one and make it the value of a lifetime. So if you'd like it, it's actually brand new price tag, $59.99 is where it's been. Got a new price for you, a brand new low, and it's going to be $18.88. Instead, makes it $1,788 at checkout, and that's going to be it. So first caller on our biggest kunzite left, then we need your request. We haven't had any yet, besides the one that came in to me a couple days ago with the hoop earrings that we had. We've shown you a ton of jewelry in this first hour, so I hope if there's anything you need to see again or you're still thinking about, you'll call in and ask about. And then we've got our big top of the hour. And you know, it's very, it's a little sacrilegious to do auctions. I may do some tonight. So I know we don't usually do, when you've got discounts this way, everything's brought down to its lowest, so I shouldn't be running any auctions, but we may very well do that. So again, get ready, and please get requests in if there's anything we can find for you, show you again. I want to start this hour with something very special that I have 4 of only. 4, which is 3 more than I usually have of things. So you're going, what's that? What's the problem? 4, it's a lot. We have 4, and that sounds like a lot until you see how classic and designer and how affordable this next piece is. And then you're going to realize, I'd like 4. I wouldn't be surprised if one caller takes 4 alone to have for gifting, to have for a collection, to have for a reseller because they have a store or a boutique. This is wild what we're about to show you. And it's a designer diamond piece. You know those great designer linear styles we've been seeing all over? The stiletto styles, right? Had one the other day. Sold out completely. It was all in diamonds. We're going to bring you a more modern element where there's a lot more gold. Still the same concept with a row of vertical diamonds going straight down your neckline, but there's mirror finished gold on either side. So it really ups the game here. It's 1110443, 4 only. That's all we got. So please don't wait to dial in and miss it all together completely, because that would be sad. Here we go. This is going to be one that you don't want to miss, and let me show you here without the glare. Let me give it a little polish here. It is 1110443. Welcome into Wednesday. Happy New Year, one and all. Happy holidays. So glad you're here with us. 16 points in diamonds is what you have. Now, obviously, this one picks up a lot of glare, so I'm going to move it just so you can see the angle here properly and how that pave runs right down the middle. That's 16 points in diamonds, but look at that shield or that bar on either side of mirror finished gold that you have that looks so finished. And then you know what we all think about gold? Well, it's doing it right there. The gold has a way of picking up the light and creating its own look, its own beauty, its own sparkle, its own design. So we love some good mirror finished gold. And we don't see this pendant very often. And it's got a hidden bail in the back. And it's going to be for your favorite chains, diamonds by the yard, the like. And we have white gold only. Now, if you insist on yellow gold, let me offer this. I'll go ahead and make it in yellow gold or rose gold. If that's your preference, we'll do it. It just won't go out right away because I only have the white gold here. And 4 only here to go. So this is it. If you want it changed, I'll do it because I don't want to limit you to your gold color of favorite choice here. But look at this on the hand. Show you from a distance. We'll get you the length here. Take a look at that. What do you think? Stripes almost. There's almost something very just modern and fresh about it because of the way it's got that beautiful look. And it's almost as if the diamonds are just elevated. I just want you to know it's just a subtle little elevation of the pave you have. Here's the length. Let me actually reverse the ruler here so you can see it properly. And then you'll see here it's got a length of about 1 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches. Actually, it's a little bit over 1.5 inches, just slightly. So just a bit over. So think about 1.5 inches. Your chain's going to go right through it, and you see we don't, if you added a bail, it would really ruin the look of how sleek and kind of blocked this is with the rectangular style. Let's take a look at it on, and then we'll get you a heck of a value here. So this is what it's going to look like from a distance away. This is mostly to give you the size reference, but you can see here I'm kind of moving it around a little bit so you see that there's that, you know, it's just kind of, it looks a little bit like black rhodium. That's just the glare it picks up. You know, in our studio lights here, they're pretty bright and concentrated on the items to show you the diamonds. So when you see a lot of mirror finished gold surface area, it sometimes kind of reflects a little bit, but it's going to be less than $1,000. And I don't know about you, but if you've been out looking at jewelry lately, a piece like this with 1.5 inch length, with diamonds would not typically be under $1,000. This actually is going a little bit lower than that. You can wear a little higher, you can wear it lower. I love the idea of using a diamonds by the yard with it, which will fit through that veil. So that's kind of nice too. If you want to add a little diamonds kind of dotting the neckline around it as you wear it, that would be a nice look. I know a lot of you are looking for more pendants to mix up the way you wear your DBTYs. Sometimes you wear them solo, sometimes other times with pendants. This is a great way to go. It's not 1,000. We need some collars, right? Let me take this lower than I'm supposed to, just to make sure that we can help everybody save some money here and get you something special to treat yourself. Instead of $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77, we'll go even lower than that. Most affordable stiletto style diamond necklace we've had, or pendant in this case. And it's not going to be $7.77 or $6.99. I mean, you talk about discounts that we've never seen before. You're looking at them, literally item after item after item. You could have been watching for 7 years. You've never seen discounts like this. You could be watching the last couple of weeks. You've never seen discounts like this. It is all about you guys and getting you something special. And we know how this is a very busy time of year for everybody. We are trying to do our most affordable value so you can get something special for yourself that you may have always wanted, or just something you see that catches your eye and you're thinking, you know what, that's a new piece that I don't have already in my collection that I'd love to add. And this one won't even be $5.99. So huge value here. Remember, only 4 available. Very few times do we get fine jewelry made with VS Diamonds that's affordable. So it's a wonderful way to go. We'll make it $499 only, and that's it. It'll be $399, so even better. And we only have a couple, so already very popular, so you want to dial in on the early side. A lot of people know how to shop TVON, especially during a clearance sale. It's about getting in early, getting in before somebody else does and gets your piece. So $399 is what you'll pay, and we'll give that 60 seconds as well. And any requests you have, please let us know early and often what those are. You could have a whole laundry list of requests. You could just have one specific piece. Doesn't matter. We'll do our best to find whatever it is you need, whatever it is we can bring you. If there's a specific price range you want to be in, if there's a style you're looking for, whatever it is, we're here to help. So let us bring out specifically from the vaults what you need and what you want. But I'll tell you, for $399, there's not much we can do for a price tag like that. And then there's some really big ruby discounts on pieces you have not seen yet. And then we even have an actual, looks like this is a really pretty diamond piece. It could be very versatile in its meaning. And then we might have to break out the big amethyst. So operators, will you do me a favor, since I'm going to have to count down the quantity and we can't sell more than 4, even though I'm willing to change the gold. Remember, if you need it right away, it's going to be white gold only. If you want it changed, I want you to have the gold color you want. And Tim, you're on something else, correct? Okay, so Jason, are you getting one of these? Nope. Okay, something else? All right, we got a lot of requests coming in. It looks like that's good news too. We've still got those pendants available. All right, coming up, got to keep moving. Got a big amethyst here for you. We have tanzanite on the way. Oh, there's a yellow diamond. Carat 51, yellow diamond, heart shape. May I just share it with you just to let you know what's here? What's also coming down to its lowest price ever, which is one of our biggest stones, because there aren't many yellow diamonds left in big sizes. That's our carat 51. So that's 11222682. Just want to let you know it's coming up a little bit, and it's rare. So I don't think a lot of people tune in expecting to see a 1.5 carat heart-shaped yellow diamond that's natural. And if you're newer to our show, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of new people shopping these days, just finding us, just discovering us, looking for a way to afford fine jewelry that is quality, that you never have to sacrifice. That is a 151 center, but then it has 32 points of additional yellow and another carat of white diamonds. So overall, you're getting almost 3 carats in diamonds in this ring. It's a double halo in the yellows, outer halo in the white. That is coming up. There is a miraculous price happening on that one too. So who says you can't get a natural yellow diamond for an affordable price tag? We aim to make that not only a possibility, we try to make it a routine. But this is the thing, very few yellow diamonds are left, and we don't have any new ones coming in. Did you have a question, Jason? Oh, good, one of the pendants. Very nice, thank you so much. What color are they getting? Fabulous, it'll be right out to you. So pendants are going out, so make sure you get one of those before they're completely gone. And then we have that yellow diamond coming up shortly. So get ready for that one. I just want to let you know, heart shape, think about maybe it's Valentine's Day, maybe it's that anniversary, maybe it's just I want a big yellow diamond for an affordable price. We got it. So that's going to be happening. And then we also have, we got a big blue wing. Here's the, since the round is already gone, I want to bring out this pear shape, also with big diamonds on the sides. So we'll have that for you. But this is the set to own. And again, we're probably talking about a select few here because we have a pretty large piece of jewelry either way. But I have once more a set opportunity for you to get one or both, whatever you like. This actually is an enhancer, so anybody who's looking for enhancers typically, and you know we don't have many, let me show this to you. This is the enhancer, which is a pendant, but that means the bail flips up. So the bail opens for you. Then we have the ring to match, which I just chose to wear on the middle finger here. This is a set. You do not have to get both. They're all rubies. They're all marquise cuts. And then you have diamonds as well. Where should we begin? Let's start with the enhancer. It's 1119673. That's going to be the enhancer piece, 485 in a marquise, total weight. So once again, Burma rubies loaded up to almost 5 carats. This is the length you're getting, about 1.5 inches there. The bail opens. If you've ever seen a figure 8 on a bracelet, and I know you have, that is a very similar look to how these enhancer bails are created. So you literally, did you see what I just did there? Popped it open because it literally clicks closed, but most bails, as you know, don't open up. If you're thinking, well, that looks like a pretty good size bail, so I have a chain that fits in it, great, you can just string your chain right through it. But what this enhancer, opening up like this is what an enhancer is all about. The fact that it opens up allows you to put this piece, the pendant, on larger pieces, like, for example, a big strand of pearls. If you wanted to add this to pearls, a pearl normally wouldn't fit through that bail. So you add this on by opening the bail, putting it between 2 pearls. If you have a bead style necklace, anything with a really big chunky kind of can't string it through the bail, you open up that enhancer bail and it works on those different pieces as well. So it just gives you a lot more versatility. So that's the pendant. Here's the ring. The ring is going to be, item number on the ring is 1119671. The ring is going to be 484 in rubies. You can see it's just about the same scale and size. They almost kind of look at like mirror images, right? They have these beautiful ribbons of diamonds. It's like a triple ribbon of diamonds there. The ring is going to be 484 with 12 points in diamonds. Remember, 485 and also 12 points in diamonds. They're both as is. They're both in 14 karat yellow gold. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's show you up close so you can really peer and just look at these rubies and how clean, vibrant, and glowing they are. That's just the pendant. Again, enhancer bail. Tons of versatility there. Use your favorite yellow gold chain, diamonds by the yard, even like, oh, I could just see it on a golden pearl, would be so pretty. That is a bouquet of rubies, and that piece is going to, well, I'm going to make this easy. Let's make them the same price. And then let me grab the ring here and show you that up close. Obviously, that one's going to have that similar length there, really similar in scale. They're intended to match. That's what they're supposed to do. There's the ring. Here's the beautiful pendant. We're going to do them each for the same price. You can choose one or the other. I would really consider getting the set here because they're affordable enough to do so. And they did start out. Do you remember when these were $29.99 and that was a value? Because you're getting almost 5 carats in rubies either way. I don't think there's anything wrong with $29.99. We know that because look at all the rubies. And think about the difficulty in when you have to match that many rubies in the same exact cut, the same exact size, more or less. They're all about the same size, right? And then set them so that they're showing off this beautiful consistency. It's not even $19.99 a piece. Think about it. If you get the set, you'd have almost 10 carats in ruby, and not many people can boast that. You've got all of that beautiful, beautiful look, and it's going to be better than even $1,500 a piece. This is all prior to $100 off. And remember, if you do get the set, you'd actually get $200 off because they're priced individually. So you would get $100 off each piece. Keep that in mind. And it's not $15, $14, or $13.99 individually. You choose what you want, the ring on the left, the pendant on the right, or get them both because they're $1,299 a piece. That means $11.99 at checkout. That means, you know, under $2,400 for both pieces that you can get today, and that would be less than the price than one was originally. So it's better than a buy one, get one free at this point in time when you've got that extra discount happening. So huge value there. Fabulous way to go, $11.99. We'll give those 30 seconds, then we got to roll. Lots of requests hopefully rolling in here. We've got an aquamarine to show you. We've got beautiful rubies. I've got single rubies as well. So if you want to just go with one carat ruby, that's on the way too. Pink zircons are here. Gold necklaces are here in the curb link, which I know we always get requests for. So all of that and more, plus that heart-shaped yellow diamond will be here as well. But remember, it's $11.99 per piece there. And you would be getting almost 10 carats in ruby. You'd be getting about a quarter carat in diamonds altogether. A lot of gold that it creates, you know, obviously to make those pieces there. So take them, $11.99. Loving that. So your choice of Please let me know which one you prefer there, and under $2,400 to get the whole set. That's fabulous. So just enjoy them. Just a great way to get fine jewelry, and those are the pieces you get. So you can see that consistency and the glow of the rubies. It's happening all the way through, and it is. It's like a triple flame of diamonds where there's even two setting styles. You have the pave and the prong set diamonds. All right, so we're moving on. Lots to do tonight, and how about this? Big time blue wing block D. We need to do something crazy wild here. This is that pear shape. I'm going to have to zoom in because I'm going to just show you one piece at a time here for the rest of the way. But this is a really, really special blue wing block D. It's one of our few pear shapes. We don't see a lot of those. Haven't had too many. And overall, I'm talking about from the beginning, there have been very few pear shapes. This gives you this glow. Look at what's happening because of the pear shape, though. The intensity at the tip and the base of the stone here. You have this really special color saturation. How about these bigger diamonds? 112, 1725. It's kind of like the last tanzanite we saw, where you were getting those really big individual diamonds. Well, on this case, you actually have, once again, big diamonds. This time they're princess cuts. So what they do is they kind of set them at a little bit of an angle so that they're each actually set in a block style. So there's like a beautiful, we call it kind of a semi-bezel, if you will, where there's actually going to be, think of it like each diamond is set in a groove of gold here, so that each one is encapsulated in gold. It's not a full bezel where it goes all the way around the square, but that's the beauty of these princess cuts. Square but brilliant. Each stacked on the sides. You get 4 on each side, so 8 in total, 37 points. We're going to do something wild here. It's a $69.99 piece. Have a discount for you. Could give you a straightaway value of $49.99. Here's what we do to make it better. It's a 487, nearly 5 carats. Great size for usually what always tends to be that most requested size is usually the 4 to the 5 carat range is what a lot of you are always asking us for. That's what you have here. Very few left in the inventory of blue wing block Ds that are in that size. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be $49.99. That's the discount. You should get it for $48.99. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take it and put it up on the auction block and see who's out there. Not supposed to do auctions on a sale event, let alone the year-end clearance of 2023. When values, if you've watched any of this last, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes here, you've seen some incredible values that are obviously under our cost. I think even people who are newer to the fine jewelry world would realize that these are under cost pieces here. We're taking it lower than even $49.99. This is where you need to call in to make a bid here because you're going to save because of that format. So it's an easier, more affordable way to get your jewelry and not have to spend even $4,000 or $3,000 or even $2,500 to get it started. Let's see where we can go. And yes, with an auction, you would still get your $100 off. You still will. You get $100 off wherever it ends up. And at 25, no open yet, no problem. Let's go even lower. This is where I got carte blanche. And that's why we don't do auctions. We don't need to go any lower than under cost prices. But when we bring pieces like this, and it's still here, and we need a moment to just look at the beauty and look at that stack of princess cuts on the sides, 4 on each side. They're all bigger stones, 8 in total. Remember, that's going to give you a lot of individual carat weight there. So remember this. You got each diamond about 5 points in princess cuts. Another big size individually, and we're not starting at 25. We need a caller, or 2 or 3 or 5. I like to get 10 callers, maybe 15. It may not happen on this, Wednesday night, right in between Christmas and New Year's. Here's your opportunity. Not even 24 or 23 or $2,200 to open. Let's go low. That's what we can do. It's all we can do. Is give you the lowest price ever and give you bigger individual diamonds. This is almost like a 3-stone look, which we don't usually do in tanzanite, but the way those stones are clustered on either side, it gives you, again, we talked about this earlier with the round that was quick to go, is that it gives you that balance to the ring. It doesn't add too much. It doesn't take it to that overly dressy level where you're worried about, okay, can I ever wear that? I gifted a gift for Christmas time. It was a jewelry gift. I saw the gift recipient today and she was like, really pretty, but she was honest. She goes, I don't know when I'm going to wear those. They're really dressy. And I was like, oh, my heart. Because everyone's got a different idea of what can you wear every day. And a lot of you say, I want the big tanzanite, but I don't need a lot of extra diamonds because if it has too many diamonds, I can't wear it all the time. And hey, if you own something like this, maybe you wear it. Stop saving it, right? It's one of my New Year's resolutions every year is, I buy the things I love. And then sometimes they're so precious, I feel like saving it and waiting, and then suddenly years have gone by and I haven't worn it, used it, what have you. Maybe it's just about this year is This is where you bring it out. You wear what brings you joy. You use what brings you joy. You do what brings you joy, right? It's a simple concept, but I think it's always something that we can always do better at. And maybe this is your moment where you get the big tanzanite. You're sick of looking at all the really, really, let's face it, it's junk out there, right? The light lavenders, and it's always pretty, but when you want quality, you want to go Blue Wing Block D. Given the chance, and you've got that chance right here, and it's not going to be $2,200 or $2,100. Take a look at it. It's actually going to be $2,000 to start it off, and we'll go from there. We'll make it a $10 increment. We'll have some fun with it, give you the big diamonds that you're getting. Of course, they're there. Change the gold for you, which we can't always do on a piece like this. We're making that happen for you. So change up the gold to, yeah, rose gold's fine, yellow gold's fine. And always the tanzanite has a way where in these brighter saturated colors, they always look good in all the gold colors. So really go with what you prefer. But 2,000, 60 seconds to get it started, $10 increments from there. I wouldn't worry about it till we get the open, which we are awaiting right now. So we've got that clock to get it going. Looking for, again, your calls, your requests. Everything is welcome. Just let us know what you'd like to see. And we are already halfway through the show pretty much. So we want to make sure we get in anything and everything you want to see on the show. Welcome to anybody who was watching my alma mater have a major upset in their bowl game. Congratulations to my alma mater. Wish I could have seen it. But hey, big, exciting news. Major upset. I like that. Okay, so here we go. 2,000 no open, 30 seconds left. So if you were choosing to watch that on my behalf, fabulous. Welcome to our jewelry shopping upset here, because it's kind of like an upset. You know, when you start selling things under cost, like I'm trying to do, you know, it's kind of like that equivalent to like an upset in sports, when it's like, okay, what are they doing? That shouldn't be happening. What's going on there? No open. Let's see if we have our first request. Is it a, oh my goodness, what is it? I love this ring and I love this pendant. All right, so coming up for who? Marge. Hi, Marge. Marge shopping with us tonight, looking for something in particular, and says, well, if that's going to be $100 off, I'll take it. So we're going to show you a pendant here. And no open on this one, no problem. We'll keep on moving. We got 1122749. I kind of sprung the auction on you. I know we weren't expecting that. But take a look, Marge. This is such a beauty. Oh, look at that. I'm going to zoom back a little bit. It's diamond cut Morganite. It's a pink Morganite. That may sound redundant to say, but most Morganite's not pink. Most of it's kind of peachy brown, kind of light, not much color going on. This one's got color. I hate to say this, but I wish pink diamonds looked like this. And I hate to say that because pink diamonds are really valuable and really expensive, even in teeny tiny sizes. We all know that, right? A natural pink diamond is really pricey no matter what. This looks, I'm going to say it, better than most natural pink diamonds look, but it's giving the color. It's in a 2 karat 40 size. It's in the round, and I think that's a big part of it. This round cutting is what is clearly giving us a very diamond-like kind of look, in that it's not dull. I would say not, right? Look at how beautiful this is sparkling, and I'm barely moving it, just a little bit left and right to just give it a little. Honestly, if we just let that hold still, just like that, it doesn't stop flashing. Marge, you have exquisite taste. And this would be wonderful for anybody who loves pink, because it's in the rose gold, although we'll switch that if you want, white gold or yellow. It's a 240 Morganite. It's got 26 points in diamonds that are all different sizes. Think of it like beautiful polka dots of diamonds on your beautiful petals that are almost rounded. They're scalloped and rounded. Now I've got the bail right back here, so that's where I'm holding it, is the hidden bail. It's going to be behind that top point there, which is going to look like this. I'll show it on the hand so you get an idea of the size, and then we'll show it on the neckline. But we only have, oh yeah, you know what to do. It's important to dial in early here because we know how limited we are in everything. Look how pretty that is. That is how it will sit though. So see how it's a little bit asymmetric? It's not all the same exact cookie cutter type petal there. They've got different shapes to them. And then here's your length, which is kind of like an overall diameter here. It's about 1 inch from side to side and top to bottom. I like it in the rose, but I'll tell you, the white gold would give you a lot more contrast, and you'd actually see a lot more of those stronger diamond pink colors if you go with the white gold, because that's going to be a real clean palette behind it. And then you see it's got the 26 points in diamonds. Love the variety of the sizes of diamonds. I think that's really fresh. The way they, you know, it looks more custom that way, really custom made, custom done, really beautifully designed there. And there you can see what it looks like from a distance away. And of course that chain's going to be hidden because it strings right through that bail that's hidden in the back. So if you'd like it, call me. I know we are limited, so obviously you want to dial in really, really early if there's anything you see that you love so you can give yourself first dibs. We'll take another look at it close up and give you a better value. Ooh, I love it, $24.99. It's not going to be. Welcome to Wednesday. This is it, guys. Halfway through the show already, on our way out to moving everything under cost. It's our huge, huge year-end clearance. It doesn't get any better than this. And we're going to make it $999, which with your $100 off, how about $899 instead? So a $2,500 piece goes a lot lower than that. And we're making it happen for you right here, right now. So first caller, maybe 60 seconds on that one, Tony. I imagine that's all it's going to take. Anybody's welcome to call in and grab it. I know it's a request, but again, first come, first serve. That's how we have to operate here on all these beautiful limited items. So $9.99 turns into $8.99. Still have the tanzanite deal. Nobody got us started on the pear shape with the big diamonds. And I don't have any other tanzanites to show you tonight. So I might bring that back up just for a revisit. And then we've got diamonds on the way. All beautiful diamond pieces that are going to be coming your way. Like a double row, really pretty invisible set. I knew we brought the 3-row the other day and it sold out, so we'll bring the double row out. Hi. Yeah, I'm going to bring it back out. You got it. We'll try it on, Rochelle. We'll try it on again. We'll show it again. And anybody who was thinking about getting that one started, yeah, come on in, because we may actually have that auction started now. So Marge, let us know if you'd like to see something else in Morganite, but I don't know if it was that specific pendant, but that's a really pretty piece. And I just think, I know I don't mean to call our designers because, you know, the designers they do a lot of rose gold. And I know that, you know, 99.9% of what we offer is in white, yellow, and rose, yet 99% of our jewelry is requested in something other than rose. So I would tell you just from my own expertise and being around a lot of jewelry, my preference would be in the white gold. I think that if this were a typical standard color of Morganite, hear me out, I think it'd look great in rose. Given that this is that more rare, exotic pink color, really true pink, I'd prefer it in the white gold. I think you're just going to see more of that pink element, which I think is really important in a center stone, right? Is when you've got an important exotic like this is, you want to see what makes it so special. So I think the white gold is going to show that off a little bit better. So keep that in mind. If it were that typical peachy Morganite, I'd say rose gold's great, but given that it's that rare pink color, get it in the white gold, and I think you're just going to see that show off a little bit more. Here's the tanzanite. We're going to revisit it because a lot of you were asking about it. So let's revisit item number 112, 1725 here. I'm going to get our wheel situated here, and we'll show it to you up close. And we did not get the open on the auction. And I know there are some of you right now on the phone lines at this very moment thinking about getting it started and wanting to revisit it. So here it is. I'm going to try it back on the hand again so you see it. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to take it even lower. I just need to move some jewelry, and I know we weren't supposed to do the auction. Remember, it's a $7,000 piece that I brought down to $5,000, and then just sensing that we needed to get the phone lines rocking here, brought it down to $2,000 to get it started. Well, yeah, we didn't get that either. So here's the deal. Since we got to move jewelry, that's the commitment we have. The big goal here is move the jewelry out. It's just everything that goes up has got to go. Up on the wheel, out to you. Up on the wheel, out to you. So in that vein, we've got to make sure that everything gets a price that's really going to satisfy one of our shoppers out there. So if this is still hanging out here and no open on it, we got to move it even lower for you. So get ready to call in. Remember, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, that's totally up to you, but it's not going to be $2,000 after all, because I got to sell some jewelry. We have 90 minutes to do it. It's a Wednesday night. It's I can't say that we're doing year-end sale for very long here. So this is the time. Get requests in. Let us know what you like. But take a look at it one more time. It's not $2,000. It's $1,999 instead. It will actually be $1,899 when you say yes to it. And that means, because I'm doing some quick calculations in my mind here, and that would tell us that it's going to be about $380 some a carat, which, let's not ignore the fact those are really big diamonds on the sides there in either direction. So we also have that happening. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. So you have one chance to get it. $19.99 turns into $1,899. Make sure you're on the lines here quickly because that one is not going to last. I know there were a lot of you thinking about getting that one started here at the $2,000 open. Now we're just saying $19.99 gets the job done. And so $18.99 makes it even better, right? So a huge value there. And what a great looking piece that is with the blue wing block D at a nearly 5 carat size. That's what's so impressive about it. You can see the way you get that really almost like an Art Deco feel, the way it's done with the diamonds on the sides there in the princess cuts. All right, coming up on our way here, we got $18.99 on that one, and then I'm going to show it from the other angle here because if I put the stone facing point down, it's actually a better view where you're actually seeing directly into that stone. So now you can really appreciate the color saturation that that blue wing block D has. So a couple of seconds remaining, down to just $19.99, and of course $100 less than that at checkout for you. So a really nice value there. And then we'll go ahead and get to our band ring. We have a gorgeous band ring, 2 rows, princess cuts. Got some Tahitian pearl pendants as well. If we got any Tahitian pearl lovers out there, got every Tahitian pearl pendant in the house, all in one little section here, so we can just bring those down to a crazy low price as well. And anything else, guys, get requests in. We still have the beautiful Morganite pendant is here too. And last call on this one. And then the heart-shaped yellow diamond. I think we're waiting on that one, probably top of the hour. That's going to be out here waiting on that 2 carat 83 total weight. Let's look at this one. So now we're going to go to amethyst. And for anybody who says that our blue wing block Ds are similar to amethyst, let me show you the difference, because I know the one thing we see the least of is amethyst. And yet look at the color difference. And let's also think about the color difference between our amethyst and everybody else's, which much like blue wing block D, most of the amethyst and tanzanite that's out there in the rest of the world is extremely light, and it's pretty and it's everywhere, and it doesn't mean it doesn't cost a lot of money. But generally, the colors available to everybody are very light in saturation. In gemstones, in colored gem, the paramount, the most important factor in a colored gemstone is the color. More important than the size, more important than the cut even. It's the color that is super, super important. That's what you have here that is paramount. And then how about a big size and a great cut? All of the above. You get everything in this one stone that you could want. 112. 2521. This is perfect for, let's face it, a lot of us may own amethyst. I know I own a lot of it. But if you're ready to upgrade, you want to make sure that you have the best quality of amethyst that's ever existed. If you want to have a lot of diamond weight with that amethyst, I mean, a lot of amethyst that's out there, it's in sterling silver. It doesn't always get a lot of diamond weight. We have added a carat plus in our VS premium diamonds for you, finished under gallery, and that's all surrounding this incredible, I mean, it's really strong. 680. Portuguese cut round. It does not get better in amethyst. Maybe you want to just upgrade yours and you wear the best and you know, maybe, what do they say? You give new life, you pass down the ones that you already have. Give them to the daughters, to the granddaughters, to the nieces, to the younger gals in your life that maybe just starting out in fine jewelry. They can get the other amethyst and they'll appreciate it and love it, and you get the top tier, which is right here. Take a look at it. Yes. Pink Morganite. Thinking about the pink Morganite? All right, pink Morganite pendants verifying, and I think maybe our tanzanite is as well. So that's really exciting. And here's the 680, a carat 07 in the diamonds. Loving that. So excited it's here. Here's what we're going to do. Got a major value for you. Let's show you the inside. I would love to see it in the yellow gold too. I mean, obviously we were inspired by all the white diamond weight, so we put it in the white. But if you want yellow gold or rose gold, that would be fine. Look how beautiful this is finished. When do you see those extra added details? That's important as well. So here we go. Special, special wow factor here with this one. Finished on the inside. The reds coming through are amazing, aren't they? They're special. That's, wait, are we talking reds? Is this still tanzanite? It still has it, guys. Amethyst should still have a purple, a blue, and a red. It's different ratios than the tanzanite, but that trichroism should still exist in an amethyst as long as it's that really good quality, and you have it here. And if you'd like this one, I'm going to blow it out right now. Here's the deal. It's in the bright red pricing. I'm going to show you. There's the ring. There's the price, $39.99. It started at $73.47. Went to $4 grand. Here's the deal. I know you know a big amethyst with a lot of diamond weight that looks like that could be a deal at $4,000. We're making it a lot better than that for you. And that is why you call now. Get it finished on the inside. We're changing the gold color for you. Here's what it looks like on, so we can get you a real full look before you even know whether to call in. This is what it looks like. There's that big size that we love. Big, oversized, wow factor there. Maybe you wear it on, you know, the middle or the index if that's a larger ring for you there. It's just a beautiful stone, almost 7 carats of the premium best from Brazil. Can't get enough of it. This is quartz family gem material, but usually much lighter. You see the blues and the reds. See as it moves? Look at that. More powerful, the more it moves. Let's take a new price. I'm going to make up my own prices here because, again, the commitment to moving jewelry is strong here. That's all that matters. All that matters for the next 84 minutes that we have together tonight is moving as much jewelry as we possibly can. How can we do that? If we got values here that are under our cost and they're sitting up here and the pieces are still remaining, then I got to start adjusting. We got to take much more drastic measures and discounts for you so it makes the shopping even better, so that you can shop whatever you want. That's why you make requests. That's why you call in pieces you've seen, because we only have about an hour and 20 minutes left, and that's that. And this is going to be even better than even $3,000 and better than even $2,000. And I can't get you the mounting because we are the factory, we're the manufacturer. I can't get you that mounting for under $2,000. You're getting the entire ring for far less than $2,000. This is how we do it. This is how we make miracles happen. This is how we get you premium. And by the way, it won't be that many weeks away until we're talking big games and February. Somebody asked me today, when is that big game? When does that happen? First week in February. So it tells us we're so close to the February birthstone that this is. Purple is a color that I know a lot of ladies love and want to have in a great gem presence. And yet, when do you see 6 carats 80 of a Portuguese cut round in an amethyst? Then we deck it out with all the diamonds, and you're not even spending $19.99. Take a look at it. We're going to make this even better. And what did you pick up, Jason? Oh, just chit-chatting? Okay. And how about this? Nobody at $19.99. Okay. See, Ariana V's got the right idea. I'm not going to quote what she said because I can't name those names, but she says people need to stop wasting their money at those big-time, well-known designers. Run to TVON. I couldn't agree with you more, Ariana. I agree with you. I agree with you. Thank you for that. I mean, she's calling it out like it is. That's exactly it. Why? And you know how many times, Ariana, I have been in this business 21 years. I've been here 7 years at TVON. Do you know how many times I have had shoppers of those boutiques, of those stores, who have literally, they've been some of the biggest customers at those high-end couture designers. And you know what? They discovered TVON. They never need to go back. Those designers have no idea what happened to some of their best clients because what did they do? They found TVON. And they realized, I can get so much better quality and spend less. And to that point, it just motivates me even more to get this piece even lower, even lower. And it's not 19, not 18, not 17, not 16. Who wants the biggest, brightest amethyst that's here? Because I'm not messing around. We're not bringing out a 2 carat. We're not bringing out a regular standard oval. We've got the best level, that ultimate saturation, that beautiful Portuguese cut round. It dazzles, it twinkles, it's bold, it's bright, and it's not even $16.99. Huge value right now. It's not $16, not $15.99. We're going even lower. You get your $100 off. So that's just our little kind of extra gift. It really is. All the prices as they are fantastic, but to give you that extra $100 off is just to ensure and make sure you understand you're getting the lowest price possible and that extra cherry on top, so to speak. And this is it. Not even $15.99. Take a look at it one more time. It's not going to be $15.99. It's going to be better. Somebody's got to own it. We'll make it $1,499 only, and that is that. So our final call on that. Now that's going to be a lot of labor to take apart. So please don't have me go to the jewelers tomorrow and say, okay, we need to take a carat 07 of diamonds out of this signature style mounting and then take the amethyst out. They're going to say, what is wrong with you? You can't sell that piece. And they only know $39.99 is the price tag. Nobody has any idea until right now that I took it even lower to $14.99 because that was not supposed to happen, but it's happening right now. So $14.99 turns into $13.99. A beautiful piece if you can get it. So one only, let's see who's got it here. We're verifying already. We'll give it a final 60 seconds. And then I think we're gonna get into some classics. We got hoop earrings here for you. I know the 410s aren't for everybody, so I brought out the 1 inch, the 3 carat 12s. I have a pink zircon. I have a gold curb link necklace, and I also have the 2-row diamond band, which is the Invisibly set. Yes, I can't wait. Men's or ladies, very, very cool ring and sleek and seamless. And you know we all had a heyday with some princess cut tennis bracelets the other day. I'm bringing the ring to match. Coming up in just a bit. Plus we have the yellow diamond heart shape. Looking forward to that one too. Few busy lines here, so again, bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll get right to you. And I know we're taking requests too. Love for you to get those in. We still got some ruby in a gorgeous oval. Have aqua here. Rose ring is here. I know the rose ring, we saw that recently, so we probably don't need too much time with the rose ring, but if you missed it a couple weeks ago, we have it. Also, look at this, the double row princess cut. Somebody got to get the amethyst. One more time on the hand for you. White, yellow, rose. This is one you can't, this is the thing. You can't ever regret buying the best. You never will. You'll never regret buying the best. Now, some would say, yeah, but sometimes when I bought the best elsewhere, like maybe it was a car, or it was that really fancy dress for that big event, or maybe it was that big money item, right? Then sometimes people go, well, I regret spending so much. You don't have to here. That's the beauty of it. That's why I say here, you'll never regret buying the best, because you also didn't need to spend exorbitant prices and crazy retails and all of that to get the literal best. And that's the beauty of it. So then the only regret that we ever hear is the people that don't get pieces and then realize they don't come back. They don't come back. They never get offered at the same price. You take advantage of sale prices like this, get them while they're here. That's important to do because pieces don't always return, especially pieces like this. So there it is at $14.99. Somebody's got to get it. Let me know who's taking it. Tim, Jason, Andy, Jess, anybody taking that one? It's our big time amethyst right there. And look at how beautiful those diamonds will continue down the shoulders of the ring as well. So you get all that great look no matter what. Such a stunning ring, isn't it? Okay, are you ready for this? The princess cut, or should we bring the amethyst back? Let's just bring it, the amethyst, but I know that double row is what a lot of people are waiting for because we had the 4-row, we had the 3-row, all sold out. We had the tennis bracelet, yes. Oh, good. The 18 karat 44. Hi, was it Cheryl? Cheryl from Idaho, huh? Hi, Cheryl. Happy New Year to you. And how's she going to take that? Is she going to take it in the white gold like it is? Oh, good, because you can do that. Thank you so much. Cheryl, enjoy it. Kunzite from earlier just went out the door. We have a few pieces that we are encouraging you to ask about from earlier tonight that still might be here for you. And let's take a look at that double row. And if you want the amethyst, I think that's still here. So pieces are just going after the fact, but that's okay. We're trying to move through a lot of great jewelry. Here it is. Here it is. Men's or ladies, double row, princess cut, invisibly set. No gold between the diamonds, just around them. Just creating that beautiful wider band. This is it. It is such a major piece. And listen, the 3-row and the 4-row, everyone has got their own preference because as we get into bigger rows, they get wider and wider. And so not everybody likes the big, huge rings. This is one that we could have done a single row. We went double because really that's where the Invisibly set happens. Think about it. If it's 1 row, it's actually just a channel setting. This is where the complexity and the smoothness and the seamless, that's where you really show it off when you have a double row diamond set side by side, literally, so that it's all just beautifully smooth, flowing. Then, of course, what is it going to give you? No gaps. So it's solid, beautiful mirror finishing. Check that out. The way the diamond surface flashes and shines. It's going to be item number 1113897. Isn't that spectacular? And then you have all this solid gold. Look at the inside and how that's finished. And yes, hi, Jess. Hi. Oh, really? Well, I have not heard from her in a while. How is Peggy in Texas doing? Oh, Vicky, rather. Oh, Vicky from Texas. Where in Texas? I love it. Hi, Vicky. Wonderful. And what was she picking up tonight? Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Vicki. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Vicki, for shopping with us tonight. And we'll have it right out to Texas for you. Here's our Carat 11 VS Princess Cut double row band, easy to wear. Let me show it to you on, because that's really what it's about here. That smooth, sleek, stackable design. You could stack it next to something else, whether it's another one of these bands, whether it's something totally different like a solitaire, whether it's, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It could be anything. It could be anything imaginable. You could stack that. You could even get two. We've got a couple of them. You could get two and wear it as ring guards as well. You can do what you wish, but this is one of those, I kind of feel like it's in that must-have category. It's in that must-have category of band styles that is so unique and so lovely. And it's 111 of Princess Cut diamonds. Check this out. It is going to be smooth as silk. Look at that from the side profile. Not even one ridge or one edge of a diamond sticks up out of place. That is why people love the practicality of it. And I say this all the time because as a fashion lover myself, it's very often that beauty and practicality collide. Usually we have to rationalize giving up one or the other to get one of them, right? Like usually my favorite shoes to look at are not the ones I would say are the most practical. My favorite outfits are not the most comfortable or practical, right? That's the problem. Usually when we get something we love to live in, maybe it's not the wow piece. This band is all of that. It's the most practical because it's smooth, it doesn't snag on anything, it's great for stacking for that reason. You have complete and utter smoothness and silkiness to the ring, but it's also at the same time the one you wear every day that gives you all the wow factor because that setting creates the drama. The setting is what creates, princess cuts are like nothing else. Really, they're not even like baguettes or emerald cuts, and we love baguettes and emerald cuts for the way they flash. But with a princess cut, you get both. You get the flash, you get the brilliance, you get everything in a princess cut. That's what's so invaluable about having princess cuts. They're also really, really mighty pricey out there. Not here, not tonight. We're blowing this out. We've only got a couple available. Here's what we have. We have white and yellow, but we only have two in yellow, and I know lately the yellow gold's been extremely popular. So I would dial quickly if you're a yellow gold lover for sure, because we have two bands in the yellow gold and that's it. No rose gold available. If you need it in rose gold, let's see if we can custom make it for you, but honestly, rose and white, or rather yellow and white are the ways to go. Let's make it even easier. It's a carat 11 of princess cut diamonds, so over a half carat even in each row. They're all bigger stones here. We're going to make it simple and easy. $24.99 is the last time this was on the air, priced really, really well. We're going to take it a lot lower than that, and you don't have to pay even $2,000. And there is an upgrade to this diamond style, this type. The fact they're all bigger size diamonds throughout, that makes a difference, a big difference. There's your inside. I keep pointing out the side profile of the ring is important to look at too, because do you see many backs of rings that are that deep, that have that much gold presence, that have that much gold width to them? That's the mark of a piece that we understand you'll probably wear for literally years and years and years at a time, and we never want you to wear through that back of the band. You can do that. I know many gals who have, especially with styles they wear every day, like a diamond wedding set or a diamond band or a solitaire, where that back can be worn through when it starts really thin, like most rings do. This has got that big substance, that big style, that big gold weight. It's not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. Huge value right now. It's our ultimate low, so why not get a premium cut diamond, an elegant setting style, and still get it for a discount like we're offering right here, right now, with only an hour and 10 minutes left in our show and a lot of jewelry to move. This is not even going to be $1,500. There's something classic about our diamond pieces. In a sale like this, I've done 7 years worth of sales. On average, we have probably about 8 sales a year of different types. That's like almost 60 sales I've done here over the course of, big sale events. I know one thing to be true. Nothing is more popular during our sale events than our diamonds, because it is what everybody loves. It's what's universal. It's where the classic pieces are. You've got a great look at the highest end we do. These are the highest end diamonds, that beautiful cutting style, that really immaculate setting, and it's exactly that. Smooth, no gaps, no prongs, no nothing. And yet that, even if you're saying, I've got a diamond band at home, I'm already wearing a diamond band. Does it look like this? Does it give you that high style, that high shine? Does it give you princess cuts where you've got that magnificent look? I'm not saying get rid of your other diamond bands. You can stack this. You can add this. This could be your pinky ring. It could be your thumb ring. I mean, it's more, again, ideally set to be on the ring, the middle, or the index. It's even so wide, it could be a men's ring. For the guys who like a lot of diamonds and a lot of wow factor, it can be a gent's ring. That's how substantial it is. But it's also not going to be $15.99 or $14.99, lowest price ever. How does that sound? You know diamonds only go one way. They only go up in value. Gold, doing the same. So this is where you have an amazing deal, and it's not going to be $14, $13, not at all. We're going to make it really simple and easy. $1,299 makes it $11.99 at checkout. That is the way to go. And think about the investment you're making in a ring you wear likely every day. We have taken, oh yeah, well, when your discount is applied, you're more than half off of where we've always been at an incredible value, and it's now $11.99 at checkout. So major value, white gold and yellow gold. Remember, 2 only in the yellow gold, that's it. So it's going to go very, very quickly. We understand that, we know that. The yellow gold, I know in the bracelet, was the first to go. I had the matching tennis bracelet the other day. It was the first to go in yellow. We had to show the white gold, what, 4 or 5 times before it went. So this is where a lot of you are looking for the yellow gold. Take it if you love it. $11.99, 60 seconds. We got to move. Lots to show you, but not a lot of time. We still have the hoop earrings coming up, which are also in diamonds. We've got a great pink zircon deal as well. But I think you, with a value like this, remember, if you are getting 2 to stack or 2 has ring guards, you would have $100 off each. So if you're getting 2, you're saving $200. If you're getting 3, you're saving $300. So it's not only a time to get your favorite piece, but on classics like this, it's a stock up moment as well. Or if you already have one and you want to try another one and you want to do those things like stack and match them and use them as ring guards, great chance to do it right now. $11.99 only. That's it. 25 seconds remaining to get you one. And any last minute requests you have, we're already about to enter last hour of the show. Speaking of diamonds, I got to flash this diamond necklace. Only one, so this one's not going to last very long. I just think it is. I'm someone who loves jewelry like this, that at first glance, I think it looks a little bit like a bird design, almost like a more kind of contemporary way to do like almost an eagle. And it's really pretty with the baguettes and the rounds. What do you think? One only here. It's a diamond necklace. I'm going to show it to you a couple ways. It's 111, $85.85. Here it is against the hand. So you can see a little sense of the scale and the size here. Then we'll try it on the neckline. Doesn't that almost look like a bird in flight? Really pretty. And there's a lot of fans of bird jewelry. Not necessarily always parrots or peacocks or what have you, but these really classic looks here. And it's going to be 111-8585. It is actually, it's 18 karat gold yet again. We've seen a lot of 18 karat gold tonight. It has 14 points in baguettes, 25 points in rounds, and it's adjustable, 16 and 18. So we'll show you that. Got a lobster claw closure and 2 different lengths to wear it at. So I will show you on the neckline where those 2 lengths will fall, and then you're going to decide when you get it at home. 14 is the baguettes and 25 is the round brilliance, and that's what it looks like from a distance away. 16-inch hits right about there, 18 inches right about here. So either way, obviously you've got 2 different clasps to work with there. So either way, it's going to be a great versatile piece to fill in the neckline. I just love any piece that's going to stay centered. I'm not a huge fan of pendants that, you know, usually allow your chain to somehow come to the forefront where suddenly your clasp is showing in the front. That bothers me when you wear pendants. And so that never happens with a necklace like this because it's all one solid piece. So great idea there. And it's going to be quick price here. And we still have our diamond band if you want it. As I take this up close for you, we'll get this beautiful style out the door for $888 if you'd like it. And it's all 18 karat white gold. Just in the white gold, only the one, and that'll actually be $788 at checkout. And you can see it's got a great diamond cutting to the chain itself, and you can see how that sparkles on its own. So a really gorgeous diamond piece there, and it's $788 at checkout. So definitely let me know if you'd like that one. And that's going to be it, $788. Then we've got our band here for you as well. If you'd still like to grab the band, you are free to do so. We still have it available in yellow or white for you. And then we'll get to our diamond hoops and our rose ring, and then the yellow diamond at the top of the hour, which is 5 minutes from now. So if you've been waiting patiently on the heart-shaped yellow, it is on its way. Also have all kinds of Tahitian pearl pendants. Let me show you what we got. I don't know if we have a Tahitian pearl lover out there, but if we do, we need you to buy 4 pieces. No, I'm just kidding. We have 4 pieces for a little bit of spreading the joy here of a Tahitian pearl, one of the rarest gems from the sea. This is a South Sea Tahitian pearl, meaning these are natural, not dyed pearls. They're all from the black-lipped oyster. And I've got 4 designs, and I know they're not all going to sit as nicely as this one does. So I'm going to have to help them out a little bit. But I want to show you everything we have in Tahitian. So this is what you know. When I show you these 4 and get them all set up, you're going to see our entire inventory and what we have in large black pearls. So this would be the way to go if you're choosing a June birthstone, or if you like the black pearls because you like their versatility. I would ask you to think about one of these 4 styles that we have. Now, let me go through them because obviously you're seeing them together here, but I want you to see each one has a different designer diamond design. This one baguettes and rounds together in almost a scalloped look. Then we have this style, which is actually going to be on a reversible bail. The bail spins, so you can actually wear it up front like this, or you can wear it with that overlay of gold scroll work. You can wear it either way. It actually spins on the bail. Same with this design. This one also is going to be that same movable piece. You probably want it up front, but if you want to have a different look, you can have that scroll work in the back. Yes? Uh-huh. Yeah, I can, sure. We're going to pop in the amethyst for another look here really quickly just to show it on the middle finger. So you got it. That one is no problem, and that one's going to be 112-2521 if you missed it earlier. Here's what it looks like on the middle finger. For reference, I wear a size 5.5, 5 3/4 on my ring finger, and I wear about a 6 on this finger here. So you can just see with that, you know, it's definitely a wider piece with that 680 and of course the diamond halo that goes around it. So that's going to be how that one looks on a middle finger if you like a little bit. Yeah, if you feel like you're have a more petite finger and you like to wear the bigger stones on the index or the middle, because I want to show it that way too. That would work as well. So if you want to wear it there, you can. Obviously has a little bit of elevation to it, the way it sits up off the hand, but you know, an option to wear where you want. So kind of a nice idea there, but that was the amethyst for $14.99, of course $13.99 at checkout for you. So let's go back to our wheel of pearls here, and 4 different styles. They range a little bit in their diameters, but nothing is under 14 millimeters. So I'll walk you through them. I know, apologies that these don't all sit on their own, so I will have to prop them up as you ask for them. These are the 2 more similar, so I have the baguettes kind of front and back here for you. And then I'm going to show you the 14 millimeters are going to be the 2 here on the side. So those are the 14 millers. They have more of the green color. And then we have this style, which is actually going to be the 14.5 millimeter. And then our very largest of them all is going to be right over, actually, hold on. These 2 are pretty similar, so it's tough to see which is which here. That one, yes, that one's actually the 14.5 millimeter, and this one's the largest. So this is actually the 15 millimeter in the middle. Now, a 0.5 millimeter difference is not a super discernible difference. Keep that in mind. But this one 15, so if you just want to go with the largest, there it is in the middle. And then 14.5, and the other 2 are 14 millimeters. Let me know which one you like. Again, they all sit a little oddly on the wheel themselves, but I want to take what you like, show it on the hand, give you the measurement, and give you the look on the neckline. They've all got about 20 to 38 points in diamonds. So I'll walk you through those as well. Diamond weight on these 2, kind of like a flame in the baguettes here. And these are the, again, more green. If you're looking for blues and greens, go here. That's going to be 26 points in diamonds for this one. Let me show you this one. It's going to be the 26, rather this one here is the 26 points in the diamonds. The one behind it has a little more diamond weight. That one's going to be 32 points. And those are in the 14 millimeter. This style, 15 millimeter pearl, that's going to have 20 points in diamonds. And this one over here, that's got the halo. So that's got the most diamond weight of all. That's going to be the 38 points in diamonds with the 14.5. So all the same price. That's why they're up here together. Remember, these 2 are going to spin, so you can wear them multiple ways, but we're going to make it really simple and easy. All 4 pieces, lowest price ever. Keep in mind how big a 14 millimeter is. 14 and up on this wheel. Most pearl sizes average out to about 5 or 6 millimeters. When you start to get into rarer South Sea Tahitian pearls, we still usually see them average out at 10 millimeters. This is why overall as a category, it's more rare. You don't see as many. They're not offered as often. Please take a look around after you get your piece here. Take a look around at what an actual, not dyed, natural Tahitian pearl goes for in the world of fine jewelry. It is not inexpensive. There's some of the most valuable pearls you can get. These are, again, there's so many pearls that are out there that are dyed or enhanced to get their color. That's not what we're looking at. The same way we look at our diamonds, natural diamonds, same thing here. Natural pearls, colored by the mollusk and Mother Nature, not by man. So that's really, really important to remember, because a lot of pearls for this price, they would absolutely be dyed. They would be dyed, they'd be coated, they'd be some kind of, weird, funky treatment. That is not the case here. And every single one of them, less than $1,000. And these are in tremendous gold designs with diamonds, every one of them. 2 of them have baguettes with them as well, and they're 14 millimeters and up. So they're really, 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 really inexpensive already. We're going to take them even lower, and you still take your $100 off. So let me know which one you want. Top of the hour just arrived. We have 1 hour left in our Wednesday. That's it. Take a look at all of these examples here. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand or want to get to know a little bit better, but they're not even $9.99. How about that? Already talking value. Let's get them all gone. Last time on the air. They're designer pieces. The designers would love to have them back. If I do this right, they're not coming back. They're here tonight and tonight only. Look at that design there with the baguettes. These are, again, the 14s. Which one do you like? You got it, the largest one of all right there in the middle. That one's going to be the 15 millimeter item number 9655. Not even $8.99. We're going even lower. Let's take a look at this one on the hand so you can get an idea. It's got a good size bail. And then remember, it spins, so you can, I think you're going to wear it that way if you want to. One little twist and turn, and you can have a totally different look. That is the largest pearl, and it's not even $8.99. This is how we do it. A very special opportunity for tonight. And our year-end clearance sale, it's $888 a piece, whichever one you want. $788 at checkout for you. And already the 15 millimeter of the largest of them all with 20 points in diamonds is verifying. They all stay in the white gold that they're in. So there's no choice to make here on sizing, no choice to make on gold color, but they're all $788. So that's the one option. Let me give you a length here, top to bottom. And we are welcoming a lot of new viewers in. Top of the hours here. We have about 1.25 inches on that one, Jess. If you like it, let me know. And then we'll go back to our wheel, show you all 4 of your examples you have to choose from. This one, by the way, does include a big bezel set diamond. You see that? And it's always going to spin. I think this one's already gone, right? Okay, so that one's spoken for, I believe. Let me show you the next size down would be the 14.5. This one's got the most diamond weight, though. And why? You can see why. It's got that solid halo of pave and then still spins. So if you want to wear it this way, you can. If you want to wear it that way, you can. That's our 14.5 millimeter stone. The other 2 are 14 millimeters, and there they are. Subtle differences here with the designer diamond design. You see that one's got baguettes and a lovely marquise. The other one has got a combination of baguettes and rounds. Let me know which one of the 3 you like. They're all one of a kind. Jess, you got that big one? All right. Congratulations. So it sounds like I hear, Andy, they're talking about 111-9646. I'll put that one on the hand here. Also a spinning design. Here's what that one looks like. That's the 14.5 millimeter. Do you have that one? Yes, good. Congratulations. This one is gone as well. Just want to give you a quick measurement, and then we'll show that one on the neckline. That's 1.25 inches as well. And that's the one with the biggest diamond weight. So 38 points. That one is spoken for. There's what it looks like on. And again, once you just decide the way you like to wear it, I'm just showing you kind of how you can have fun with it here. If you want to just spin it where I imagine you want your pearl up front, obviously it's going to stay right there when you string your chain through it and have your neckline as its backdrop. So that one's gone as well. We'll take a look at our final 2, which are going to be each 14 millimeters. And these are the 2 that have the baguettes and, well, in this case, a marquise. In this case, baguette and round. And there they are. I wouldn't even have a problem making those into earrings. I mean, they're similar enough. You could make them into earrings and they'd be slightly asymmetric. Just saying. But $888 turns into $788. Let's get them gone. Let's get them all sold out. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Which one? Oh, gotcha. You want one of these? All right. He's on it. He says, I'm taking the one with the 32 points. Well, for the record, that's this one in the back. So that one just was spoken for. That's item number 0096. Congratulations. I'll show that one on the hand, and that one's going to be already spoken for. 14 millimeter plus 32 points in diamonds right there. You can see it looks like a beautiful iridescent sheen of green on that one. Isn't that pretty? And then one left. Yes. Last one on the hand. So this one's going to Tim's collar. Our last one left would be this design, which actually is like a flame of baguettes and one marquise cut. Did you notice that big marquise? No rounds in this one. It's our last one remaining. It's 9626. Here's the item number. And then there is the length. So also, they're all right about 1.25 inches. And then you've got 14 karat white gold. It's our 14 millimeter and has 26 points in diamonds. But remember, a bigger marquise, which is set right here along the edge of the 2 rows of channel set baguettes. And then we'll show that one on the neckline. It's our last one left. $788 is your price tag to spin. $888, great value, but we're giving you the extra $100 off for the next 55 minutes, and that is going to be your chance to shop whatever you like, and that's our last one available. See how a 14 millimeter, that is a tremendous size, when you, especially when you see it against the neckline there. You can really appreciate, and they're all completely round. These are not Baroque pearls. That is sold. Congratulations, those are gone. Let's go back to our wheel and take a look at our top of the hour. Promised you it was coming. It's time right now. Here it is, the yellow diamond heart shape. And let's come right back in, since we're just going to concentrate and focus on this one ring for the moment, not 4 pearl pendants, which are all completely sold out. So again, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go with the yellow diamond we've been awaiting, 112-2682. Last hour of our Wednesday. Sale continues through Monday. I'm not making a secret of it. It's continuing through New Year's Day, which we are here on New Year's Eve, but in the morning. We're here on New Year's Day, but in the evening. So keep that in mind. And this is a very, very special heart shape. It's a carat 51, so it's a really lovely overall center stone size. It's a true heart shape. It's got that defined cleft to it, but it also just keeps on going. 32 points of additional yellow diamonds. So let's show you how those break down, because it's actually going to be even striped on the side. So you start with a triple halo, yes? You've got 2 yellow diamond halos, then a large white diamond halo as well. You go to the sides and you also see the striped effect of white, yellow, white. So really cool triple row down the sides here for you. There it is. Add it all together and you get 2 carats 83 of diamonds. But really the most important factor here, no doubt, is that single heart-shaped center stone. That is everything. It's over 1.5 carats. It's a natural yellow. It's a VS clarity, and it's a heart shape. Super rare. The ultimate in rarity, in diamonds or anything else, because it's a very, very detailed cut. More importantly, from the perspective of the lapidaries who are actually responsible for cutting these stones, it's a wasteful cut. Can you imagine? I mean, let's just put it in terms of like someone serving you your favorite dessert in the whole wide world. You haven't eaten in a week. You've been waiting for this dessert. You just want that dessert. Do you want to leave some of that there on the table? Probably not. You want to enjoy and savor every last bite of it. There is a similar concept when you're talking about a yellow diamond, a natural VS. You've got beautiful rough material that's super clean. You're talking about a natural color. The last thing you want to do is waste material. I don't care if it's 2 points, 5 points, 10 points. The last thing you want to do is take a very sizable piece of rough and start willingly wasting it. But that's essentially what you're doing when you choose to cut a heart shape. You're saying, let's go to that extra valuable level of cutting to willingly waste some of this already large rough that we have here, because not a lot of diamond rough that's mined can produce 1.5 carat diamond. We don't have a way to really fuse diamonds together. That would be really an industry changer, right? And this is why, I mean, I look at it similar to like when you see lab-grown stones right now. Everywhere you go, you see lab-grown, 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 lab-grown. It's all about lab-grown. It's not really fused together, but still, you're making something in a lab out of material that, you know, again, you can produce now rapidly. They didn't used to be able to do that. Now they can just produce almost as much as they want and in almost as big a size as they want. This is not that way. When you mine, you know what's valuable about diamonds? Somebody just asked me this the other day. They said, you know what? Somebody said on TV that they had a stone that was rarer than diamond. And I thought that is a really clever way to put it, because that does sound really rare. But what we don't always think about is that diamonds really aren't rare unless you have big sizes and a really beautiful, rare, natural color like this is. That's when diamonds get rare. We love diamonds that are big, that are also high quality. But you've added another layer here with the color. That's what makes diamonds rare. When you start getting into the rare colors like this is, that's what makes them rare. And then to add a beautiful cutting like this that just is going to take it to the next level, that's what that heart shape's all about. Got a huge value for one caller. Total weight again, 283. Maybe we can add that up there just so everybody doesn't have to sit back and you're on vacation. So just probably like, you know, chill out and not have to do the math and look at that 283 total weight that you've got there. But also keep in mind that it's going to be that really big look. Heart shape is prominent. We've carried that through with the triple halo and the diamonds around it, where you've got that beautiful, beautiful look. So that's a really special idea. Beautiful design. And again, you see, it reads as a heart shape. You never want to lose that, because they've gone to the trouble and the effort and, you know, willingly wasted it to get you that cut. So have the design reinforce that and bring that to light. Put the spotlight on that cut. This is why they're rare. There's an extra expense you usually would have to pay, and we're going to take a $16,999 at this network price tag and move it way on down. Brand new low is coming your way. Whatever you do, do not wait to be on the phone lines, because obviously there's one and we're not going to see it back. That's the problem. We don't even have new yellow diamonds coming in. We haven't had a new yellow diamond come in 2 years. That we're just going on what we have, kind of a stockpile, and we've been going through it and selling through it for the last several years. Every yellow diamond out there is unbelievably expensive beyond what we charge you. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense for us to responsibly go buy new stones that are wholesaling out for about triple and quadruple what we sell them to you for. It would just mean your price here would also go up. We don't want to do that. I've been around sales long enough to know that that's not a real good standard for sales, is when you start to have, hey, suddenly you tune in and all of a sudden everything's, 5 times what it used to be. Is that the reality of sometimes the jewelry world because you can't fight the diamond in the gold world? Yeah, except for here. We really fight against that trend, and we feel like if we can give you values, it's what we're known for, if we can maintain the quality, we will never ever bring you a discount because we gave up on quality. It's not our thing. We won't do it. We never compromise quality. That is the rule we have. It's why we don't know what we're going to do when we run out of blue wing block Ds. What are we going to do, bring you lesser quality? What do we do when we run out of big diamonds? Do we bring you lab grown? No, I don't think so. I mean, I never want to say never, but I highly doubt that, because that's the philosophy we have stayed tried and true to, is quality before everything else. Find a way to bring in the value. These are our deepest discounts of the entire year, so it's a really good time to shop something special like this is, and not even spend $69.99, $10,000 just off the price, just like that, and getting you a better value than we even are seeing right now. This is how we operate here, and this is why it's such a prime time to be shopping what you love. Really, truly get those requests in our last 45 minutes here. That's the time to do it. Not even $69, not even $59, and if you want to gift the wow gift, I know gifting season you think is over, right? Until you realize we're just a few weeks away from Valentine's Day. Maybe there's that birthday of someone special that's creeping up on you and it'll be here before you know it. These are the moments. Maybe it's an anniversary that's on the way. I know, right? February, right? Whatever it is. This is the time to get it. Not even $59.99. Watch this. It's not even going to be $1,400 or $49.99. That's what we're going to do here to make this even easier. It's a not, when you get a diamond, a carat and a half diamond for under $5,000. If it was loose right now in a wholesale environment, you would definitely take it, because you would never find that ordinarily. Adding all this extra diamond weight to it and then still getting the price even lower, it's not even $48.99. One caller takes it, that's it. Pink zircon is coming up still, lots more to show you. Rubies are here, even the diamond rose ring, etc. We even have more hoops to show you. But this is the one that's got to go first. It's not even $48.99 before you're $100 off. So all those extras is just discount on top of discount on top of discount. We love it. And it's not even $48.99. First caller, $48.88. Makes it $47.88 for you on the, not a 1 carat, not a carat and a half, but the carat 51. Such an impressive style to get, and the heart shape no less. So we'll give that 60 seconds, gotta go. And then if you have any last minute requests, guys, we've had a lot of jewelry in the last 2 hours and 15 minutes. There's some of it still available. And I think it might be a good time to call in if you want to see anything again. Check on availability. We had a color change sphene that's still here. We have a gold bracelet that's still here. We have the big Mandarin, the 510, still here. So just saying, if there's anything we can give you another look at, please let me know. We'll do that for you. And there's our last call, and already verifying it won't even take a 60-second clock to get it gone, because that's the kind of value we wait for. This is when you shop. And I say it all the time during discount sales, the bigger pieces are bigger discounts. It's true. It's percentage-based sales. So when you're buying a little more, I mean, it's great to get $100 off a $1,000 piece, but you have got a piece that started, look, $17,000. And now it's $48.88. So mighty fine discount. You don't see many of our pieces even in this event that are dropped to that kind of level where we're seeing, $12,000 discounts. That is how we like to do it. So first caller on that one. So speaking of the Mandarin, I'm just going to give you a look at it, because with January right around the corner, days away, want to show you this Mandarin garnet that we have here. Showed it earlier, 510. Just know this probably didn't have a full audience when we presented it, because otherwise it would be gone. So it's 1120896. Just want to give you another look at it. It's the 510 oval. That does have 71 points in diamonds that are spinning and wrapping and twirling around it like a big ribbon, like a beautiful, never-ending ribbon design. And then you've got your 510, highly clean for this stone too. See how it's set up a little higher? This is, you can see it's all dimensional from the side. So all that beautiful, almost like the ribbon creates a little dome on the hand, but nothing that sits up too high. And it's gonna be $1,399 for that 510. So that I felt like deserved a really good extra look. Just one more chance, one more time, $12.99 at checkout deal on that one. Heart shape is here if you want it. Let's get into it, guys. We got a last call on some hoop earrings. I already brought you the 410s. If you need to see those again, let me know, but we're gonna bring you what I know everybody loves. 1 inch, round, inside out. The ultimate must-have classic is right here, but all really well done. Let me know who's got the Mandarin, $12.99 on that one. And then here we are. I have two pairs to show you. We have the white and the yellow, which is awfully nice to see if you're ever struggling to decide which way to go. We've got the white gold, we've got the yellow gold. Let me show you the pair of each so you can evaluate. This is probably the most iconic, the most classic, because a lot of people want a big diamond weight, but don't always want a big earring. This solves that problem. It's our classic 1 inch style. I'm gonna zoom back just a little bit so we can get you a really good look at the yellow gold as well. They have the button release. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you before even the carat weight, because that is something that becomes really important for an everyday style earring especially, is you want that beautiful ease of wear and ease of fastening so that they can always be staying true to form, right? Literally true to form. The post will never have to warp or bend, which I think we've all probably been there in our earring lifetimes where we've had earrings that after we just pull them apart or push them together, and after a series of, whether it's a month or a year of doing that, it only takes one little bend in the post for that to no longer work properly or fasten correctly. So what you really are looking for that you don't see all the time is in a high-end earring, you want that little button release so you're not just pulling them apart. This earring, and you'll see why it's got such a deluxe carat weight, this earring has that little button release. Now to put them closed, all you do is click them together. So you push them together, they click closed, and they're locked. This is gonna be 111-3479. I hope you'll dial early because here's what I have. I have what sounds like a ton of quantity. Because for a clearance sale at the end of the year it is. We have 2 in white gold and 2 in yellow gold. I can't make any more. That's it. This is the official last time you're seeing it at this price, but here's the deal. The price that you know of old is going away. I cannot highly recommend a hoop stronger than this one, because when it comes to what I hear over 21 years of doing this, when you all love hoops, what is it more often that you look for? The 1 inch, but the inside out style. This happens to have, instead of a little tiny diamond weight, it's got bigger individual round brilliance so that you're getting the presence, so that this is the, to me, it's in that no upgrade category. It's the one you get tonight that you wear from here on out, because it'd be really tough to get a bigger stone size and still maintain that wearable diameter like a 1 inch is. So let's take a look at them. We got the white and the yellow, and then I'll try them on. It's 111-3479. 2 in white, 2 in yellow. That is gonna be a problem. That's not enough quantity. We know the popularity of the hoops when they're not discounted. Oh, by the way, when they're full TVON price, is that really full price in relation to a retail or a wholesale? Absolutely not. But when they're full price, they're $6,999. That means going forward, we'll make them again. We would expect it to be that price or more, that price or greater than. So here's what I would recommend. Why would anybody, correct me if I'm wrong, why would anybody want to spend $69.99 if you can get them for less? And I am telling you right now, they're not just a little less, they're significantly less. But when they go up in price to this next level or beyond, I don't know if anybody would want to pay that. I don't know how I'm going to have in good conscience and good faith show them to you proudly when they're going to be greater than that. We know that the diamond world is changing. We know that the gold world is changing. And that only means more money that you and I have to spend to get what we love. With 2 in white and 2 in yellow, I just don't see these lasting more than 60 seconds. So call early and ensure that you at least have a chance to put yourself essentially at the front of the line. 312 is your total diamond weight. There aren't that many stones. They're all bigger. Wait till you see these on the ear. You don't even see the gold. They just all present as round brilliant stones in the ear. They look fantastic and they're comfortable. They're wearable. That's why so many people gravitate towards the 1 inch size. They want classic. They want comfortable. They want every day. I'm going to show you the yellow gold because I always like to example that from a distance so you know that you're seeing diamond weight over gold weight. You're not seeing the gold as the headliner. You're seeing the diamonds. They are, I literally can put these on without even looking at what I'm doing. They're so simple and easy to put on. They're so wearable and comfortable. Look at that. They don't pull at all. They're not that style that's really heavy or pulling or weighing down the ear. The diamonds are going to go higher than the post themselves. So what does that do? It camouflages the piercing. Again, look at how you see the yellow gold when it's a plain hoop. That's the yellow gold I'm wearing. You don't see yellow gold at all. So if you don't get your first color choice, I don't think it's going to be a big deal, because all you see are the beautiful 3 carats 12 in the diamonds. That's what you see. That's what you recognize. That is what gives you the look here. And that's important because that's what you want. And they're no longer $69.99. We got to keep that up there as a was price. It's kind of like a was future price. It's kind of a was will be price, really, right? But will be could be even more. Let's take another look up close. Now I'm going to swap them out for the white gold. We're busy on the lines. No question why, right? We love a hoop like this. And they're going to sell out. We know that. Don't wait. It would kill me if you have to spend more. I don't want you to have to do that. Don't spend more if you don't have to. Get them tonight. Also, keep in mind, we have the white and the yellow. They're 8 points apiece. I've done the math. Every diamond there is 8 points apiece. That's how big they are. They're also going to be 20 stones per earring, 40 stones in total. That's how we get to that 8 points apiece math. So you've got the big stones. I'm going to borrow one of these too and try on the white gold for you. They're 1 inch in diameter, front, back, sides. That means it's a round. It's stunning. They're not even half of this price at $3,500. Now is the time to get them. And let me know, operators, which one you have, please, because I'm going to count them down. It looks like we already have a white gold gone. We may be down to our last pair of white gold already. Yikes. Don't wait on the white gold. And speaking of, there's the white gold that you see there from on the ear, so you can get a little perspective on what that's all about. Again, bigger diamonds, that's what shows up, that's what shows off. We love our VS diamonds, and they're not even $3,500 or $3,000. Not even $29.99. You'll live in them. You will live in them. You will put these on likely every day that you have them. From day one that they arrive, if you love your hoop earring and you want to have that wearable style, we have a white gold. It is officially first one gone. We have 1 pair left in white. That's it. Do not wait, whatever you do. This is not even $29.99. Call early. It's the only way to ensure you get one at this point, is to be ready to go. 1 inch, look at that, enough drop where you see the diamonds on the inside. Remember, 20 stones per earring. That means front and back. That's why they're so large. They're incredible. They're lightweight. They're comfortable. You will live in them. There's nothing like investing into one great earring that you never need to upgrade. And if you know you love a 1 inch size, here's the way to do it. Take another look at them close up. They're not even $29. Oh, this is so good. There's no one that's selling VS diamonds in big sizes for under $1,000. We are. We are, and they're going even less than $29 or $28.99. Remember, they release with the button. The button, don't just pull them apart. It's more finesse than that. You have that little button. You see it right there on the left side. That's what you press down. That unlatches the lock that's internal to the earring. All you do to put them together and put them on, click them closed. You will hear it lock. You will feel it and hear it click closed. And that's when you know they're secure. Not even $28.88. This is all-time best time right now. This is moments to moment. I'm telling you, I don't even know if they're going to last until we get to the final price. That's how popular they are. That's how busy we are on the lines. I'm not asking for $28.88 or $2,799. $312 in diamonds, everybody. That's a big deal. That's a big deal to get. That's a lovely size, but you saw. For anybody who's looking at that going, ooh, that's a lot of diamond weight. It sure is. But they didn't look like too much. They didn't look overdone. They didn't look like the piece that you have to save for when you're getting all dressed up and going to that one event once a year where you're in like formal attire. This is, if you love diamonds, diamonds used to be where they were only more dressing up. Now it's every day. Wear your diamonds, live in them, enjoy them. They go with everything. It's not even $2,799 per pair. They're $2,777. We're going to throw in a little extra luck there with the 777s and then get you down to $2,677 per pair. So $100 additional off on really our best option in a both big diamond weight but not oversized diameter. And that's really why this particular hoop is such a favorite because you get both the wearable size, you get the big diamond weight. It's tough to get both at the same time, to be honest, right? And this whole hoop allows that to happen. So $27.77 turns into $26.77. We have 35 minutes left in our Wednesday and a lot of jewelry to move. So if you have any requests for the final half hour or so, get those in. We will help you with those. We'll bring out anything you need to see. We got a pink zircon I'm going to go crazy on. We're going to go a little berserk on zircon, if you know what I mean. So that's what's going to happen next. And then anything else you want to see, let us know. $26.77. We're down to one pair in yellow and one pair in white. Just like that, guys. That's how we do it. 60 seconds remaining. We got to move them. They got to go. Every single pair that we have here made up and ready is all we have. They have got to go tonight. Don't ask for those tomorrow. Don't ask for those in the next couple of days. Get them while they're here right now before somebody else does, because these are not going to be around to show you tomorrow or the next day. This is it. 45 seconds left and we're busy on the lines. Operators, yell it out what you've got because we're in final call now. One white, one yellow. Pink zircon is next. There it is. That's what's coming up. Yay, pink zircon. Gorgeous color. All right. So, Jason, are you taking white or yellow? Yes. Got yours. Thank you. I got yours in there, Tim. I did. Thank you. All right. So, 12 seconds. Just waiting to hear now. Last one of each. You're looking at them. There they are. And for anybody who says those diamonds can't look that good, I know they're just showing some sample, some light box shot, something that's not going to resemble what I get. Wrong. That's what we show is what we get you. The diamonds are VS. $26.77 tonight gets you $312 in a gold earring that is solid 14K white or yellow and inside out styling, which is one of the most complex hoop earrings to do. It'd be a lot easier to just go one row in the front. Forever and ever, when I first started in jewelry, all the hoop earrings you would see, when they did go all the way around, I never understood it. They'd always put diamonds in the front and diamonds in the back, like the back of the back. And I never understood that totally. I mean, it's great if someone's always walking behind you and they're seeing them, but then it was like, something like a light bulb went off in the industry. Like, wait a minute. We can put the diamonds in the front of the back of the hoop. Does that? And so all anyone sees are diamonds when they're looking at you. They see the diamonds. And it really now is the way to do an all around. You very rarely see now diamonds in the back of an earring. You see them done, if at all, like this, where if you're going to go all out, this is the style you do. So that is just continuous, almost like an infinity of style of diamonds. Jason, did you take a pair of hoops? What were you thinking about? Anything in particular we need to show again, request, anything like that? Nothing's ever happening over there. Who are you talking to? I need to know. Oh my goodness. So we've got a pink zircon next. Let's get to it. All right, coming up, yes. Heart-shaped yellow diamond. Yes, I can. Here it is. Heart-shaped yellow coming back up, and then we'll show you also that zircon is coming up. It's last call now on white or yellow. Here's this is so pretty. The 151 yellow diamond is here. Remember, this was 2 carats, 83 total weight, 151 VS heart-shaped center, 2 rows in yellows, 1 row in white. That's a triple halo. And then you actually have a triple row on the sides as well. So that whole rule of threes is really a driving force behind this design. Triple halo, triple row down the shoulders of the ring, and 4888 turns into 4788. Yes, Tim, who was shopping with you? Hi. What's that? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I thought you said orders for some. I'm like, what? How many orders did she make? Linda, from where? Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma. Thank you so much. And she picked up earrings, right? Congratulations, Linda, on the earrings. They will look gorgeous on you. Thank you so much, Linda, and enjoy and Happy New Year to you. We'll have them right out to you. Jess, does that help out? Or do you want to see it again close up too? I can show it again close up if you'd like as well. 4888 turns into 4788, and that's what it looks like. Okay, coming up, we ready for this? Pink zircon time. It is on the way. Let me move those aside. Still have one of each, but verifying on each right now. This is my little let's go zany on zircon moment here. It's going to be item number 11126441, and let me make sure that stone is all polished to perfection. It's a 313. We just saw our 312s. little different diamond hoops, but this is a 313 in the oval pink zircon. Now I know this mounting is it's a leaner when you have it on the wheel all by itself, but I'll give it a little bit of help here. This is out of Ceylon, mined out today, so unfortunately no more material, and that's too bad. But we have loved having this material from the start, from the very beginning of the discovery, and we have a pink zircon at 313 size, and almost like a way to do a halo, but in a lacy style with 54 points in diamonds all the way around it. And that includes some bigger round brilliants as well. So we like to see that. And then you're getting, oh yes, let's take a look. It's got some open work to it. I like it better on the hand here because then you can really appreciate the beauty of it. What do you think? So it creates, when we say halo, it's not as simple as just an oval. It's got more of this pointed effect, which is really pretty. It's a 313 with 54 points in diamonds. You can choose any gold you want. So do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose? That's entirely up to you. But it's also going to be, wow, $2,999 piece, going out lower than that. And let's take a look at it this way. Up close, I'll hold it up so it sits upright and centered up for you so you can see there. It's got a lot of those burgundy tones and pinky tones and purples and a little bit of red in there as well. And then zircon being zircon, double refraction too. So how about a lot of liveliness? You see the yellows and the oranges and all that? I'm just going to give it away right now. Give it away on a huge stone. Making it simple, making it easy, making it affordable. That's what we do. That's what we do. $9.99 first caller turns it into $899 for a rarity. Like that is very special. Look at that. Cool, isn't it? I love it. $9.99 turns into $8.99. We'll give that 60 seconds. Do we want to see the rose ring or rubies? Or maybe we'll try to get both in here. Last now 28 minutes. We got a ruby that's on over 1 carat oval. Oh, there's also aqua. Sierra's on a ruby we haven't seen much of in this event yet. So I think we need to see some aqua here. And then anything else you want to request? I know all of our pearl pendants are sold out. We've got, oh, still the big Mandarin. The 510 is here. If you want the big Mandarin garnet, that's still hanging out for you. Got a chance to get that one to you. This zircon $8.99 is what that'll end up being. This is a rarity. You just get a more, I think it's a richer color of pink. You get some cranberry fuchsia purples. It's not like doll pink, right? Which I have no problem with that. I am a fan. I love it. My favorite. But you know what? This is a very rich, sophisticated color. So you get a richer color. You get a beautiful, beautiful intensity. It's really, really nice. So $9.99 turns into $8.99. That's fabulous, isn't it? Fabulous. And then we'll get to our ruby because we all need a good ruby. But good rubies are tough to find. So let's show it to you. 1122727. Is going to be better I let you see it first, because as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I could tell you 1,000 words right now, and I don't know if I can really fully, completely encapsulate what this ruby is doing. A lot of you might look at that and go, ruby or red diamond? Because it's giving a lot of, There are many, many, many facets here that are not usually going to be traits of ruby. Ruby, like the typically opaque material. Typically, you don't see through it whatsoever. This is our 109 oval ruby out of Burma. It's private collection. It's a museum stone. And that has everything to do with the color combined with Mother Nature just going all out here. Mother Nature decided to go a little extreme, and this is extreme quality, where you get a completely transparent ruby. It's 100% transparency. You don't get sparkle from rubies really ever. But when you have a stone that is cut beautifully, that has a transparency to it, the oval faceting that we usually don't get to appreciate in a ruby, which is very traditional, by the way. Rubies don't like to be cut in exotic, unique cuts. Oval is the name of the game typically. It's almost always an oval ruby. But when you see one that is going to play with the natural clarity of the stone, where this did, and it shows off the beauty, it results in a brilliance. It results in a sparkle. That is not something we usually see out of ruby. So you're getting the best of the best here. It's a carat 09. It has, did you notice what's happening on the sides yet? Or, because my eye just went completely to the ruby. I got to admit, I had to remind myself that there are pink diamonds in this ring because I can't really stop staring at the ruby. It's just that good. And then we have a lot of white diamonds. You ready for the breakdown? 9 points in the pink diamonds. There are 2 on each side, a bigger and a smaller. And then it's another carat 10 of white diamonds. That's just a lot. No, pardon me. I was going on memory. It's a carat 17 in diamonds. So I was all off. It's 8 points in pink diamonds. See, when I start to get all, oh, I know this one, I get thrown off. It's a carat 17 in diamonds. That's the white diamond weight, 8 points in the pink. It's a lot of diamonds. More than I even bargained for here. So you're getting an incredible overall ring. The ruby is, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when we had those couple of museum stones where the under 1 carats were all about $10,000 and more? Because it wasn't that long ago that we had a few. They were just under a carat. The one that was over a carat, it was like a carat 01, I believe. That was what, 28,000? It wasn't in everybody's like budget wheelhouse. This is it though. This one will be, trust me, and you're getting all that clarity. That is usually what separates the regular rubies from the museum collection. And that's what you have here. And you can't even get Burma these days. Remember, it's been like 20 years in and out of sanctions, mostly in sanction, meaning prohibited from entering our country. It's been a problem. It's driven the prices and the values of rubies upward, but that doesn't mean you're paying more. Now let's take a look at, gosh, I always thought this was 9 points. It might be a little different. I know we did this with yellow diamonds too. It's 8 points here, probably with the pinks. We had to go just a tad bit smaller there because we don't have a lot of options in pink diamonds. Those are big stones. You see the 2 that are set within that split shank on either side. And then I know, I can't get past the ruby. I just want to keep looking at the ruby. I know the diamonds are there. There's a lot of diamond credit there. I know we can appreciate that, but it's really all about this ruby. First caller situation. I'm stunned this is even $59.99. That's a really good value for a ruby like this. Let me try it on for you, and I'll polish it while I'm on the way here because I noticed there was a little smudge in the corner there. Did you guys see that? Just a little smudge like a fingerprint. Here it is on the hand. Look at how stunning and stately. Even from a distance, still glowing, still showing off the transparency of that stone. That's what you don't get in ruby. It's out of Burma. Let's get you the best value possible. First caller, not going to be $5,000. Not 4. How low can she go at the end of the show when we clearly got to move some last minute pieces here, and that is the only goal set forward here. Move the pieces out. Doesn't matter the price, you're going to benefit big time. True story, this is supposed to be rock bottom today during the big year-end clearance sale event. Supposed to be $39.99. On any given evening, I guarantee you that would go. I think we can all appreciate and respect and see the value there. Instead, it's not even going to be $39.99. I got a deal for the end of the show. Listen, we know that on weeknights, our audience tends to taper a little bit near the end of the show. We have 22 minutes and a half. So this would be really prime time for value because it's not prime time. So it means the values have to get even better if we're going to continue to move jewelry, and we have to in the last 22 minutes of the show. So here's what I'm going to do. Think about it. That's the $59.99 was. There's really a $39.99 was. You could take your $100 off that price, or we can do better and make it a different price and get it gone right now. This is going to be the value of a lifetime on rubies. I know rubies are always a challenge because I think you see a lot of rubies out there that aren't expensive. And then you think, well, why is that TVON piece a little bit more? Because you can see 1 carat rubies for a couple dollars. True story, I could find you one. It's not going to resemble that stone. It's not going to look anything like it. It won't be out of Burma. It won't have clarity or color or blues and reds together. But there are rubies from different sources all over the world. And every source out there, if it's not Burma, it's inferior. So this is where we can get you, like I said before, never compromise. Not even $39, not even $29.99, and we will not ask $2,500 either. And this gives you the full complement. Look at the diamonds going more than halfway down the sides of the ring, split shank style, big pink diamonds, even from the sides. That ruby is glowing, that ruby is clean, that ruby is bright, and it just keeps on going. Notice we did the rose gold setting for the ruby itself as well to complement the rose gold setting for the pink diamonds on the sides, and it's not going to be 25, 24, 23, or 22. We have more hoops coming up. Smaller hoops. Nancy, stick around. Right after this, we got your hoops coming up in the half-inch size. I'm not asking 22 or 21.99. Oh, I hope you're ready. We are not going to ask for $2,000 on a ruby that's over. This is the 109, the 109. All the pinks, all the white diamonds, you take it all. Take it all. not even $2,100, not even $2,099. This is still before $100 extra off. This is making sure it goes here tonight. End of the show is near. We have 20 minutes remaining. That's not even $2,000 for a really important ruby. Again, if you want to get the best, some of these are only here because they were expensive pieces. We don't usually get $6,000 for our 1 carat rubies. That's why it's here. That's why it's here on the year-end clearance, because it didn't already go months ago. It was created, this one was created about 6 months ago. But at $59.99, just stuck around. Just remember, you're getting a $6,000 TVON ring that you're not paying $6,000 for, because we have to make sure it goes. It's not $2,000 either. It's $1,999. You can't, and we are the factory, so I can vouch for the fact that that mounting with the 8 points in the pink and the carat 17 in white goes for more than that on its own. The ruby right now is free. Oh, and by the way, it's really $18.99 because that's all you'll pay at checkout. So instead of paying even that silly low, you're getting it for even less. And that would be $18.99. First caller on that one. Then we've got Nancy's request and the hoops coming up. 1/2 inches are on the way. Still an inside out style. So we'll love to see those. And then last call on requests if you have them, because we are down to 19 minutes left of the show. And yes, the sale event continues, but the pieces do not come back and repeat. So this is the time you get in on those values and look at that ruby again. How about getting your ruby that is beyond compare? $18.99 if you like it. Somebody's got to grab that. Somebody's got to have that piece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At the moment it's here. Pink and white diamonds, an extra, extra level of rarity. What more could we do to make this any more special? Everything about it, $18.99. That is a major discount. Okay, coming up, hoops on the way for Nancy. We've got them. 1/2 inch style, you ask and you shall receive. We've got the inside out. This is a little more unusual to see out in the industry, but we knew you'd ask for them. We brought them to you. Here they are, 1/2 inch inside out diamond hoops. Do we love them? We got the white and the yellow again to show you, just like we did on the 312s. Here's the yellow. Also have rose if you need it. This is not a huggy style per se. This is the style that people love as a closer to the ear hoop, because not everybody can do a 1/4 inch huggy style. Sometimes they're too small. So a 1/2 inch is always the safe way to go, but still getting that really just, close to the ear, meaning it's not going to have that really big drop. Now, I will admit, you don't see as much of the diamonds on the inside when it's a 1/2 inch, but that all depends on the length of your lobe and where you're putting it on the ear. If you have a little more space between your earlobe and the hoop, you're going to see more of those diamonds on the back side. If you have a little less space, you might see fewer of the diamonds on the inside of the rear. But that is, again, still an inside-out style so that you've got that really complete look. The item number here is 111-0311. They're the 1/2 inch, easy to wear. They're stackable too. So if you want to wear these, I wear a couple different size hoops all the way up the ear, and I tend to go smaller on the way up. Is typically the look we see in the earscaping we see out there right now, which is really popular. So if you want to wear them in a 2nd or 3rd piercing, I don't think there's any problem with that. And you'll get an idea of what that looks like as well. But there's 82 points in diamonds, front and back total in the pair. So they're really still, you can see it's a good size. We never do these little diamond chips or these little basic accents. We always like to make sure that you've got diamonds as the star of the show, and you can see that right there. I'll put one of each on for you so you can see what those look like as well, but this is really just a great affordable way to get a hoop if you've ever wanted one, a little bit more affordable but still getting really, really good diamonds. You also, I just want to point out, you have a straight post here. Sometimes with a smaller hoop, I can tell you as someone who wears a lot of hoops every day, sometimes when they're curved hoops, they can be a little more difficult to put on. You have to really kind of finesse them through the piercing, and especially as you go up the ear, they can be a little more challenging to put on. I like a straight post because it's going to make it really simple. It's a nice long straight post too, so you don't have any issues with that. Okay, so if you've ever struggled with smaller hoops, and because that's usually because they have a little curved post, and that sometimes makes it a little more difficult. So let me show them to you on. I actually put on 2 here just so you can see what they look like in the or the white versus the yellow. So let me just face them forward to you a little bit, and you can see what they look like. Those are, I don't even know if you can tell the difference from where we're at. because that's how similar, that's how the diamonds are meant to look. The diamonds are supposed to be the star of the show here. So you can see it's actually, this is, I believe, the white, and this is the yellow. Goodness, I can't even tell. And I don't even remember which one I put where. So just threw them on for you so you can see the size and how they stack up the ear as well if you choose to do that. But those are two different colors, so you can always see diamonds take center stage here. The value on them, they're less than $1,000. They're not $9.99 either. The very first callers, we've shown these 100 times if we've shown them once. And they're always popular. Why? Because they're classics, they're must-haves, and they're going to be better than even, watch this, even better than $888. And this is one of those where a classic doesn't usually come out at a discount. They're very complex to make. We're making them the best value they can be. Back to the wheel we'll go, show you each of them close up and get you better value. And for the record, the second piercing there had on the white gold. The white gold was in the second piercing, and the yellow gold was in the primary. So just so you know, as I take them off, I'm getting that straightened out for you. Because I had a tough time telling there from our distance away. And here's what we'll do right now. They're actually going to be better than even $7.99. So let's get them down to $7.77 a pair. And that'll be that. Before we go, Nancy, I hope that's what you're looking for in a hoop. If not, let us know. And remember, you don't need to be the requester to take them because we got a couple pairs. So good news there for you. You got a last call to get them, and let's get a few of those out the door, shall we? Always our classic, always our favorite. $6.77 for the pair. Diamonds and gold don't go down very much in price. That's what's challenging right now. I know it'd be great to just every time I show them, get them like another $500 off. That's the opposite of what they're doing out there. So remember, when you get a chance to get diamonds at a discount, it's not something that's happening very often. Usually the only way to get diamonds at a discount is to lower your own standards of quality. We never ask you to do that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to get as many pairs as you want. This is another one of those styles you might get 2 colors of gold and have them both for, you know, extending your earring wardrobe. So $777, $677 at checkout. That's an awfully affordable way to do an inside out diamond hoop earring, if you ask me. Our ruby is still here. I really want somebody to get that ruby and experience that beautiful color and clarity you're seeing there, because that's a special stone. Also have the rose ring. We'll give you a look at that before we go. Still have that 510 Mandarin. Still have the big ruby with the Invisibly set. A lot of our first hour pieces are here. So if you were, you know, kind of preoccupied watching something else, or just forgot that, oh my gosh, is it Wednesday and TVON's back on? And oh, I wonder if they're still doing their big sale. Here we are. For the next couple of days at least. We've got tonight, what's left of it, we got about 15 minutes tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night online, then Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's it. Year-end clearance. Year-end? Yeah. We're going to get you just an extra day for the New Year celebration, but then this clearance sale is over. So we got a lot of jewelry to get through, including these hoops, which are nice to bring out the classics. Jason, what color are you getting? White gold. Is it Nancy, our requester, by any chance? I'm sure hoping that, no, it's not? Okay. Just always hoping we can get the requesters satisfied with what they need. If not, let me know. Just a reminder, we had this really cute bird pendant earlier. It's $4.99, so I thought that was worth showing again. It's in rose gold, saphirite, sapphires, and an aqua pearl. And that is only $5.99, but $4.99 at checkout. So rose gold lovers, if you love that little parrot design, finished beautifully in the back. Aqua pearl is a good size. That's a nice 7mm aqua pearl. All the gorgeous colors there. We had that earlier in the show. It's $5.99, but it'll be $4.99. Stays in the rose gold as is. And then, of course, we have, let's get to our aqua, Sierra Santa Maria. Coming up, it's item number 2302, and that's a 112 because it's fairly new. And yet, it's going to get discounted right here. It's been a very sparse stone, but look at that color. Wow. Usually it takes the really big 6 and 7 carats that have $8,000 and $9,000 price tags to get that color. That's next. So I wouldn't go anywhere if I were you. We got a really big aqua deal coming up for our close to grand finale. And then let us know if you have any last minute requests for us. We'll help you with those. We got the inside out hoop though for you right now. There we go. That's it. And let's get to the aqua. This is where I wish I had a regular aqua to show you. Like I wish I went out there and bought one from another network somewhere and showed you what it looks like compared to Sierra Santa Maria. But moreover, this Sierra Santa Maria, when that's all we see here, having seen a lot and having, you know, a memory for reading stone colors, because that's part of just, you know, being in the business and being exposed to a lot of different gems. You have to know the difference, the little nuances of difference between lesser and more saturation. We've had gorgeous Sierra Santa Marias here. They're the top quality out of Brazil. There's a mine that's mined out. It's been mined out for about a decade and a half. The only place to really find them at this point is out in auction houses. That's your best bet of fortune on your aquas. I like that we have this aqua here in a 1 carat size, cushion cuts rectangle, 51 points in diamonds. We kept it so classic. 50 points in diamonds, well, 51 technically. Half carat, beautiful double halo, white, yellow, or rose. It doesn't matter the color. Sometimes with aquas, everyone's gonna say get it in white gold, otherwise the color is gonna disappear. I saw it just the other day. I saw somebody on another network. I'm watching a friend of mine who, you know, like to check it out when she's on TV, and there's aquas, right? Aquas in yellow gold plating. And she said herself, you know, you probably don't want to get aquas in the yellow gold because they didn't look blue at all. And they just tend to look more golden. They almost looked for a minute as if they were like almost like a citrine, because they were picking up and kind of absorbing the yellow gold. Now, if you're a yellow gold lover, what does one to do? Do you just live without aqua? The trick and the key is really getting a good aqua, like Sierra Santa Maria, because that's when it doesn't matter. When you have a color saturation that's that strong, you can get it in yellow, you can get it in white. It's not gonna matter because that color blue that you see there is so saturated. It's always gonna look just like that. You're never gonna miss out on those rich, like sky blue beyond. You know, missing the sky blue right now? Are you missing that blue sky, that crisp, like just had rained, the sun comes out after a big storm rolls through, and the sky is so piercing in its blue color that it almost hurts your eyes to look at it? That's the color of this aqua. 51 points in diamonds. Let's get it out the door. It's a $19.99 discount. I got the last 9 minutes of the show, though. So let's move some jewelry, shall we? And this is how we do it. Extra discount for the end of the night. Look at the cutting. The facet pattern, it almost looks as if it's a checkerboard faceting across the top, but it's not. It's all internal faceting. Again, it's not an oval, it's a cushion. It's got that unbelievable color. And if you know aquas, you know what I'm talking about. They don't get this saturated ever, unless you go Sierra Santa Maria. But I'm telling you, we've seen a number of Sierra Santa Marias, especially recently. They never get this saturated. Look at how beautiful that is. It's a pop of color. It's almost like a cornflower blue sapphire, but not quite. When you get really good aquas, they're more pricey than even a cornflower blue sapphire in a lot of cases. That's how rare the Sierra Santa Maria is to get. Let's blow it out right now. Not even $9.99. I feel pretty confident that a price tag like that's going to move it. Let me give you an extra discount for the end of our show, just to make sure it goes in fast. And then if we do, we can still show you a few other items. And you can still call in the half-inch hoops. Yes. Would love to. What finger does she want to see it on? We tried it on all the fingers earlier. Does she want to see it on a particular finger, like the ring finger, middle index? Trying the big amethyst again for you. Here it is. Ring finger, you got it. Here it is. This is the 680 we had earlier. By the way, if you joined us a little bit late, here's our big amethyst with a carat 07 in diamonds. And that's going to be white, yellow, or rose gold. And that's only $14.99. Really $13.99. The best of the best in our size and our color of amethyst. Really like on par with what you would see in a purple sapphire color, more than it is a purple quartz color. That one's $14.99. Thank you, Tony, for bringing up all those graphics again. Started at $73.47, was supposed to be $39.99. I got you down to $14.99, and then you will take an extra $100 off that. So it'll be $13.99. That's it. So a really good value there. Remember, you're choosing white, yellow, or rose gold, and we're going to get you your size on that one. So hopefully that helps. We can also show it up close if you need to see it again, Tim, on the up close. And for those of you trying to get through, bear with us. We got a lot of calls at the end of the night. Everyone picking up their favorite items from the show, no doubt. But this is not even $9.99. So please don't sell it yet, operators. To anybody who wants the aqua, we'll take it to not even $8.99. Even better, $888. Let's get you $788 at checkout that way so you can have the full value. Lots and lots of savings happening right there at the end of our Wednesday. Now, if there's anything else, we have 6 minutes left. So that's a lot of airtime to play with. If you have a request, a recap, a question about availability, by all means, let us know what we can show up there again, because you've now seen 3 hours and a ton of jewelry. We want to make sure every last piece goes, because remember, we're not going to re-show pieces in the year-end clearance. The year-end clearance is all about trying to show you everything we have in existence and making sure it all gets a chance to go. And bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll be right with you there. We got a lot of people on the phone lines here at the end of the show as usual. So everyone's making those decisions, probably getting in last minute requests, checking on recaps, all of that. $788 though for this gorgeous Sierra Santa Maria. Tim, did you have any other questions on the amethyst? Are we all good there? Just want to make sure. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, so let's take 5 more minutes. Get any requests you have. I know our Tahitian pearls are sold out, but I still have the 510 Mandarin. That's got to go. The big ruby. I'm going to show you a couple pieces we have left. Actually, these are the same price, so that'll be fun. We'll show you a couple of our, oh, I've got 3 pieces left that I want to show you. They all happen to be the same price. So let's make sure that somebody gets the aqua. And then I'm going to go ahead and recap 3 major rings here. It's the color change sphene. These are all pieces that were presented in full earlier. But for those of you that joined us a little bit later, somebody's got to call in that aqua. That one I hope goes at $788. Let me show you what we have left. We have either the huge color change sphene ring. Now the stone is about a carat, but the ring is huge. Then we have the massive designer ruby ring with all the princess cut rubies. And then we have the big Mandarin. These all happen to be the same price. That is just ironic. Maybe this is my unlucky price today. I don't know. But they're not really the price that I'm given because remember, you take $100 off. So take that into consideration. Let me put this one in the middle. That's a 510 Mandarin. Yes, Tim? Oh, she's this one here. That's one. Now, that's a big ring too, Tim. Let her know. Is she okay with it? It's a big ring, and I will try it on for her because that's a pretty big ring. Or is it just the big stone she didn't like? All right, so I just want to make sure because that's probably bigger than the amethyst. Yeah, just to make sure she knows. Yeah, it's a big ring overall. 70 points in diamonds, color change sphene may be gone. Either way, all 3 of these pieces have the same price and they're $13.99. That's their on-air price. Their price for you at checkout is $12.99, of course. So a huge value there. Let me know if anybody took the aqua. Hopefully that one's going out at $788 at checkout. Then let's, Tim, I'm going to try it on for her real quick. Got it. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. Just trying. I know sometimes scale is difficult on TV, but there it is on the hand really quickly for her to see one more time what that color change sphene looks like on the hand. Thank you so much, Marcy. Appreciate it. That one's gone, so that one's spoken for. It's a one of a kind. You can have any gold you want on that one, though. So just keep in mind, yellow, rose, fine. Let's go back to the 2 left now for $13.99, which is really $12.99. We either have the 510 Mandarin in the middle, or you can take that really fabulous. Now listen to this ruby weight. This is 18 karat gold, 535 in princess cut rubies out of Burma, and a 20-point diamond weight. That's 18 karat gold. So either way you shop them, $12.99 at checkout. That's our last call. And then we have, let's see, anything else I should recap? If there's anything else you want to see, give me a quick call. We'll help you out. Lots of great pieces here. Still, we got those ruby pieces with all the marquise cut rubies. We had a matching set of cameos. We had a matching set of ruby designer jewelry. So those matching sets are all here. The ruby itself is still here, the single 109, which is the oval. That one's a little different price, but it's $19.99. So just a little heads up, that ruby is only $18.99 at checkout for you. That one's got to go. That's got the pink and the white diamonds around it and a lot of them. Check with your operators and see if that aqua is still here. I haven't heard one way or the other on that aqua, so I would imagine it's still here for you. And then last call, don't forget tomorrow night we continue this big year-end clearance sale for our Thursday. It starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'd love to have you join us as we get ready to celebrate the last couple days of 2023, a significant year. I'll tell you, I hope it's been a good year. Either way, it's always nice for a fresh start. I think we all look forward to the new beginnings, right? And the new potential for new beginnings in our new year. So we're going to have the celebration continuing through Monday, New Year's Day. So just so you know, you got some time to shop the sale, but you know if you're on the go this weekend and celebrating this holiday or traveling, getting home from the holidays, whatever it is, you got a couple days left. So tomorrow night we'll be back. We'll do it again, 3 hours starting at 7 p.m. Pacific. We'd love to have your company. I'll see you then. So have a great rest of your evening. Happy New Year if I don't see you. Take a look though, but I'll be with you guys. So all the way through the holiday weekend. So here we are. This is it, guys. $13.99, $12.99 for those last 2. Take what you like. They're each one of a kind. When they're gone, they're gone. Don't forget about the big ruby and anything else we can. Oh, I'm going to flash this bracelet one more time because this bracelet usually, well, one of our best sellers all time. And I think it's still here. So let me make sure you see this from earlier in the show. It was 112-1764. I have this 23-point diamond cluster bracelet. This is in a yellow gold curb link. That bracelet is a 6.5 to 7.5 inch, pretty much one size fits most bracelet length. And that's 23 points in diamonds, yellow gold only. That's $9.99, and it's last call. So we only have one, and it's $8.99 at checkout. So that bracelet, just a quick little reminder. Yes. Oh, is the bracelet gone? All right. So like I said, sometimes I don't hear about things. But anyway, that bracelet, never mind. Already gone. Forget I ever said that. Tomorrow we can show the necklace if you want to see the necklace to complement it. Last call on $12.99 for a 510 Mandarin or 5 carats 35 in princess cut rubies. Thanks again for being with us tonight. We hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoy the sale. It will continue tomorrow night. Don't forget us on Thursday night. Big Thursday night for you. Kicks off at 7 p.m. But from all of us here at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your night. I'm Lauren Blair. See you tomorrow.